So this is a compilation video of all the work that we put into the 8-foot African river tank behind me there. We've been doing it for like, what, two months? 2.5 months now. I keep messing this up. But yeah, sit back, get some popcorn maybe. Popcorn?
Nice, yeah. Nice bit of popcorn.
A nice drink, a beverage, maybe a beer or something like that.
Other soft drinks as well are available.
Are they?
Yeah.
You've never once offered me a soft drink whilst I've been here.
No, that's a valid point.
So yeah, sit back and enjoy the movie, I suppose. Right, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty excited right now. I'm pretty excited right now.
Only 26 minutes late.
Yeah, that's good for me.
Yeah, we'll let you off that one.
I'm such a timekeeper.
I know. I work in a shop that I've got to open at 9 o'clock. I can't help it.
Let's build.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we're like Ant and Dec. So look, come closer. Tell you what, got fancy lighting. What? No, too much. Today is the day. We're doing it. I should have warned you that light was quite bright.
Morning.
Behind us is the 8-foot. Hang on, there we go. Let's actually get the thing we're doing in shot.
Hang on, let me mute that between
I'm tripping over that. Yeah, I'm tripping over that. This is terribly unorganised stuff.
Again.
It's real. No, it's real. We're keeping it. We're keeping it. So here is the 8-foot that we're scaping today. Well, starting. It's not scaping. There's no way we can scape this today. It's going to be an ongoing project. Today is day one.
Yeah, catch the fish, strip out all of the wood, and yeah, get it ready, I suppose.
Okay, we got a place for these fish?
Yep, yeah, Sam's clearing a sump around the corner, so yeah, everyone's got a space to go to. A lot of the fish are already promised to a lot of customers.
Oh, okay.
So it's nice, we've got big homes for them all to go to. Some of them will be staying in store for other displays, but yeah, the good majority are going to other customers that we know.
So yeah, I've just been chatting with a couple of the other staff, not you, but I think I'm going to do this whole thing as a big series. It's going to be too much to put into one video. It's like a month's worth of filming otherwise. So
yeah.
But today we're prepping everything, which is still like, it's real, isn't it? That's what needs doing.
Yeah, that's
not all just about the pretty, putting the rocks and that in. This is a big tank, we need to do a lot of work. So obviously, Matt, I've never done this.
Sorry, just leave it as that.
Obviously, I've never done this before.
Yeah.
What on earth do we do now?
So this tank is supplied via these taps that you can see in the back here. So it's on a constant circulation system from the rest of the system.
Whoa, that sawtail's massive.
So we'll turn those off, that will stop the water flow to here. It will drain down a little bit, but then we'll drain it down halfway, get some of the hardscape out, and then it's really catching the fish out. So yeah, it's because it's on a centralised system, it's a bit trickier, but once you turn it off and drain it, it's fun.
Okay, you're in charge. I'll follow your lead.
Follow my lead? All right. Well, to be fair, we've got to go behind the system and get Martin. Martin? Yeah. Oh, he's gone to the other side of the shop.
Oh. Are you serving customers?
No, he's not. He's filter cleaning. I hope you were still behind here.
Oh, we're going to have to do it ourselves.
I'll go turn the water off.
When I say we, I mean you.
Yeah.
Oh, is it draining?
Sort of. So we've turned it all off. It will drain back down through the taps and the drain holes until it gets to the level where they stop. So that's why we've drained the system. You can see around here. So we've drained the system down, so that stops any flooding.
Oh, I see.
Because obviously if that's full and that drains into that, it's not fun.
Okay, yes, this is, I don't know about sumps, you see. I've never had a sump.
No, this one's a little bit different because it's not got a weir in it, so it's a little bit different to a normal sump, but yeah, still works in a similar way. But that should stop, like I say, about now, and then we'll start draining the water out with a hose.
Oh, look.
They're out.
Go, look, cloud loaches. Or
They're
don't.
so great.
Are you going to miss them?
Yes.
Have you got a home for the clown loaches? Or
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
We've got customers who keep big groups of them, so we've got a couple of customers that the group will be split between, and they've already got like 5s and 6s in their tanks, so yeah, it should make 2 decent sized groups.
Well, what you did, Matt started doing stuff. I was like, don't do anything unless I'm filming.
I was just going to drain everything down, so I've just got I've got an inch pipe,
yeah,
and I'm just going to siphon all the water out into our soakaway.
Where's the soakaway? Behind me.
Down the side of the building.
There's nothing here, Matt. Oh, the soak away. One man and his pipe.
That sounds like a rubbish action film, doesn't it? So now we can just wait for it to drain, and it's easier to catch the fish when the water level's lower.
I mean, what sort of speed are we talking here? Because
I think
time is money, you know?
Yeah, it'll go down quite quickly.
Yeah, it should do, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, with an inch pipe.
7 days later.
Yeah, yeah, update in 4 days when it's drained out. I've lost
Matt, what have you found?
He's down in here. So, oh, there he is. Look. There's a baby.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Malawi, so it looks like a baby elongatus.
So, yeah, how did he get in here?
So the pipework's all linked to the reservoirs, so they can, every now and again, they can swim up through the pipework and get into this tank. Most of them stay in the reservoir, but yeah, every now and again, one will make his way up. And we've had it 2 or 3 times over the years.
Okay. Is he the only one?
I think so, at the moment. I haven't seen him.
It's so surprising he hasn't been munched, isn't it?
Yeah, this is it. Normally, the babies, even in the Malawi sumps, they get, you know, eaten because there's just too many mouths.
And there's some big mouths here as well.
There are some big mouths, and quick ones as well.
Yeah.
But yeah,
there's probably more then, isn't there? Like, look at the size of that Severum versus...
Yeah.
Look, there, he's in that gap and... Oh, he's gone.
Yeah. He's in front, look.
No, there he go. He's so small.
Yeah. He's no bigger than your thumbnail.
Survival of the fittest, you know? There's probably hundreds that have been in there, and he's the chosen one. Oh, he's gone. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa!
Yeah, it's not too bad actually, is it? That's come down quite a way quickly.
Yeah. In real time, guys, it's been about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Right, this is a test.
It's still, but
It'll still be in the video. I'm just making sure the sound's all right. Matt, say things as if you're talking to me.
Hello, how are you? Are you having a nice day today?
Well, it's 11:15. We've dropped the water out.
Yeah.
What's next?
Catch fish.
Catch
and
the fish.
remove
Let's get
some of the hardscape.
That might be easier first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hardscape first.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Matt, I can't help but notice you've just been stood there for a while now, and nothing's changed. Wood.
Recording now.
Oh yes, recording.
All right. I was waiting for you to give me the like.
The go. Hand me your wood.
Ooh.
There's going to be all sorts of euphemisms in this.
Ooh.
And there's the noises. Where is it? Oh, there he goes.
Oh my.
Is it heavy?
Yep.
No, it's not. It's not too heavy. Yeah, so we're reusing. Are we going to reuse both these bits then?
There's another bit we've got out the back that's really nice.
Good, because we need 3, don't we?
Yeah.
We're thinking tri-island, raised areas. Matt's actually said I can do what I want now.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
He said I get the views, so.
Yeah. Okay, where the views are.
Cool. Okay. So, I'm still. A lot of my subscribers were saying they don't want the whole wall look background, but it's not their shop, Matt. And at the end of the day, this is the market. Like the amount of people that come in here that are actually aquascapers is probably less than just your casual fish keeper, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we get probably over half I would say are casual fish keepers really, if not more.
So the point is we've got to cater for sort of everyone. But that said, I'm kind of thinking that once we've got the islands in here, loads of plants on them, and a huge amount of val all in the background.
Yeah.
Like, if we put it black, you're not even going to see that anyway.
No.
And it's going to be easier, if I'm honest. All we need to do, though, is obviously chisel off these back sections you can see, because that's where there was a leak, and then we can just repaint those bits. And you'll barely be able to tell, and I think that'll work, to be honest.
I think it will.
And we've got 2 lights there at the moment, 2 Kessels, which only really sort of light the middle. So we're going to steal one of them that's above the tank over there, and we're going to have it all possibly coming at an angle coming in. We'll work on that when we get to it, but then at like sunlight, I think that'll be really cool.
I think that'll look really nice.
When is hundreds of Anubias coming?
Week and a bit, maybe a week. Yeah, I've got them on order, so hopefully soon.
Well, I mean, I've got more than most plant shops in my studio. So.
I could just replace yours then. You bring yours in, I'll replace yours.
Have a whip around.
Yeah, that's it.
The rocks are out. Where are you going with that, mine?
I'm not sure. What do you reckon? I reckon outside with all the other deliveries that seem to have turned up on this wonderful Monday.
Maybe Monday wasn't the greatest plan.
Monday's normally fine because all the deliveries turn up on a Friday. But
Right.
unfortunately,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Queen was really annoying and decided to have her Jubilee celebration this Friday. So none of the deliveries turned up.
Treason.
Oh, sorry.
Off with his head.
You done it earlier with the camera.
Oh yeah. Ready? Off with his head.
Yeah, just like.
Okay, so all the rocks are out, all the wood is out. The fish are absolutely fine, look, doing great. We're going to catch the fish now, and then we're going to scoop out all of the sand, and then it's cleaning up. Yeah, I don't know what I'm telling you, we're just going to do it. I suppose now might be actually a good time for an update on the recent tank that we set up. That is looking good. Now, literally, we just stood back here, and all the neons were out, weren't they?
Yeah, they were all really coming out and all swimming about out the front.
But then, like, you know, you go too close, and they're just not quite used to it yet. Like we said before, we're going to put some Rummy Tetra, just a little school in the front, because they always do, they're not scared of anything, and that'll bring them out a bit more, I think. But it's looking good, isn't it, Matt?
It's looking lovely, really nice.
Like, the plants are literally hitting the top now, but I love that it's sort of blocking some of the light and sweeping over. It's going to need a trim up soon, though, isn't it?
Yeah, we were thinking about that on the weekend, but yeah, we just didn't get round to it, to be honest.
Every time I've cut to you, you've just been chilling up there.
Well, I'm waiting for my fish person. I've got my net, I'm just waiting.
Oh, that's Annette. Nice to meet you, Annette. That's the 4th time we've made that joke today.
Yeah, literally, this video's only about 15 minutes long so far, and you've already made that 4 times.
Not on camera, that's the first official on camera.
Oh, was that the first
Annette,
official one?
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's all right then.
You're highlighted nicely here, like you're some sort of fish god.
I'll change my channel name.
The first fish are going in the bucket.
Well, I was just going to try and get that Cheryl's Panac out.
The Panac.
But it
There.
still gets stuck
Whoa.
in the net.
Oh, is Annette here now? No, I can't do it again. It's too many jokes. What does it feel like, Matt? I don't want to hold it
Really rough.
because I just don't want to be. I don't want to drop it. I
Very
know how
bony
slippery they are.
And very rough.
It's so nice
Yeah,
looking.
you can see his
Whoa.
spines on his face, look.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, they're just spiny, really like sandpaper.
Awesome. Is he sold?
So no, he's staying because he's Cheryl's pet essentially. He'll be going into one of the tanks. We were growing him up a little bit in the hope he'll go in the stingray tank with all the stingrays.
Oh
So,
yeah, good
yeah,
idea.
We've got a few plex in there, so
Sweet.
he might go in there.
Matt is talking about in here, so I can't see any other plex at the moment, but yeah, plenty of space in this tank though. Okay, any particular reason why we're going in here?
This
First.
is just a holding tank, so we'll let them settle because it will be slightly different for them after living in that massive tank.
Right.
So we'll let them hold and let them settle down here for a couple of weeks, and then we can move them on to eventually into one of the bigger tanks.
Sweet. He looks happy?
Yeah, he'll be good down there. We
Yeah,
just got to put
is it-
some more wood down here for him.
Do you know if it's he or she? Are we just assuming he?
I would assume a he, because what you'll find with the Panacs like that, the longer their bristles on the side of the face, the more likely they are to be a male. The more bristly they are, the male, the more likely they are to be a boy. But it would still be a bit of a guess, to be honest.
So all the fish are out, Matt?
Yep.
Yeah? Everything's done.
Everyone's out.
Danny, show me where they are.
Zebra, the angels are all sat down here now.
They seem settled like straight away, don't they?
They are, yeah. The water parameters will be extremely similar. So
Yeah, of course, yeah.
There won't be much of a change for them. And then the clowns, we've just moved over here.
Oh, this is going to be the worst viewing ever. Oh yeah, there we go. It's
But
picking
yeah,
them up.
they're just in the back there.
Sweet. They're all happy. Everything's all good.
They're nicely, and we'll just keep a good eye on them.
They've got a new home though, haven't they?
That's it, yeah, we've got a load of customers watching them, so they've all got places to go.
Matt, I feel like the roles have like sort of switched from the previous build. You're literally doing everything.
I'm doing the cleaning and you're going to do the beautification.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're taking out all of this sand that's in there. Apparently it's not been removed for like 8 years. We were thinking about just leaving it, but that's lazy. So this is all coming out. I want to lighten it a bit as well because that's quite dark. We're going to have more lights on it, but you know, the African sand that we've been looking at in our research has been a lot like brighter, hasn't it, Matt?
Yeah, there's a lot more sort of light greys to it. A lot more sort of, yeah, idyllic beach style.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It makes the greens pop a lot better as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it will really make them pop.
And I'm so excited now because we've just been chatting about what we're going to do, and it is, trust me, this is going to be such an insane build. I just said to Matt actually, I'm going to donate my Congo Tetras to this tank from mine. We're going to do something else in there. I want to do an Indian themed tank in there because I've not done that before.
Nice,
you know,
yeah.
doing the continents and things. So, yeah, I think I'm going to put all my African fish are going to come across here. As long as some that you've got, you want to put the knife fish in as well, don't you?
Yeah, we've got a group of African knife fish, and we've got some other cichlids and stuff that will go in with them.
Oh,
so,
wicked.
There's some wicked fish to go in here.
Yeah, honestly, if this turns out how it should do in my head, and I'm getting pretty good nowadays at building what I'm seeing in my head, you guys are going to love this.
Are you going to be able to scale it up though?
I am. I definitely. Well, we've already got the size wood I need. I just need you to order every plant available.
Yeah. Every single Anubias that is under the sun.
And all the val. I'm going for a whole curtain of val. I don't want to give too much away. Sand is out. We've just got this last little bit of water to get out, and then it's just cleaning the tank down, isn't it, Matt?
Yep. Giving it all a good blade, because there's a bit of stubborn algae on the back that we need to clean off. So, yeah, should be good.
Really showing up this back bit now. So behind the tank, you can actually go behind there, and we're going to cut out these sections and just repaint them. Now you might be able to see a sort of a tiny bit where the sort of new paint is, but it's not going to be a problem at all, to be honest, because there's going to be so many plants. There's going to be loads of hardscape in this section. We're going to go for 3 islands, so like one's going to cover that and one's going to cover that. It's going to be fine. It'll be perfect.
It'll be fine.
As if you're going to be worried about that tiny bit when you're going to have these amazing fish and the ghost knife.
You won't notice it, to be honest.
And because it's going to be like a river style, we're going to make sure this end we got the some decent. Get in.
Get in. Not yet. Drain it down first.
Yeah, so this side we're going to put a power head. Both sides, just for rotation?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we'll have a look. We're going to have inlets and outlets both ends. So, yeah, I think so.
See what's needed.
Yeah, see what the flow's like when we get it all running.
Look at you tower. The whole time you're just towering over me.
Like a gob.
Right, we all stopped for some awesome cake, but it's back to work. Yeah, so all the sand is out. We just got that water to drain off. Sand is here. We're going to give this a good clean off because it's got all of that pleco poo in it. Sam, is that your job? Yep. Are you going to do cleaning, yeah?
Yep.
We're going to add a load of white sand to this. Oh, you need some help?
You might have to push it out there for me though.
What, actual work?
Yep.
Oh. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, I'll help you in a sec. So Matt's just using a piece of acrylic, which is quite clever, to scrape down all of the side rather than a razor blade. Is it not on that badly then, Matt?
No, not at all. It's quite loose to come off, to be fair, and just means this has got a bigger surface area, so it takes me less time.
Which makes sense with, well, 16, about 20 foot of glass to clean.
Yeah, it's 8 by 2 by 2 roughly, so yeah, it's quite a big surface area to be cleaning.
Right, it's getting serious now.
Got the big guns out.
It's shop vac time. Just got this last little bit of water, and Sam is just finishing cleaning out all this sand. Look, just had the hose running. So much crud come out already, so we're pretty good there. It won't be 100%, but you know, once we put some filters in, we've got pond filters going on the tank, so they're going to polish it as well. One's going to be for polishing, one for media. Yeah, it'll be perfect. Are we ready to go?
Ready to make some noise.
I mean, I've got a shop vac myself, but this is seriously removing some water. It's oddly satisfying. I can speed this bit up. Yay, we are getting there. Matt, we're getting there, aren't we?
We are, yeah.
So all of the water is out. The next job is going to be obviously cleaning everything down, but I've decided to convince Matt not to go with the hideous brickwork look in the background.
I don't think that was convincing.
I mean, like I said, if it was big enough to do as one sheet, I think it would potentially work. It doesn't come in this size, so I think black will work well, but we're going to cut out that section. Matt's going to repaint that, ready for the next sort of video, which will be building the hardscape. Exciting.
Exciting time.
I'm already excited.
Got a lot of rock to go in there and a lot of wood, so it's going to be good.
Yeah. How long have I got to wait for this?
So hot here.
You want the key? I don't know.
We need to put, you know what is like, put a date on it.
Put a date on it. So next week then, isn't it?
Next week, yes, we'll do one a week.
Yep.
That sounds good.
Let's film it next week, let's do it. Let's get in there, let's rip the band-aid off. It's easy done.
So here we are behind the scenes in the fish. Right, this is like, we're inside all the tanks. This is the back of the big tank. Now, this is the extent of the damage, the crisis situation we must deal with today. I'm really big in this, it's just some paint missing. So I'm just going to paint it and then we can like see how it's looking. It should be fine, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. We've left the rough edge so that it's sort of, we were thinking if we'd done a straight edge, it might show
Be obvious,
up more.
yeah.
But yeah, if we left the sort of rough edge to it, it might blend in a little bit better.
Just go to town with it and like, yeah, it'd be cool. So we've now painted the black in the back areas. It looks a bit funky at the moment. It's kind of grey because it needs to dry completely. Then it should be the same colour, hopefully. But me and Matt aren't worried, are we? Because
no, it'll be fine.
like, there's going to be so much going on with the fish, the hardscape, the plants. You're not even going to notice it anyway. Yeah. But it means now we can make a start on actual scaping the tank. We've got substrate system to go in, and first of all, I'm going to do the media bags full of the aqua soil that you've seen me do before. And that's going to provide all the nutrients to the plants. So we've got our fluval stratum. This is aqua soil and it's going in the bags. Where's the bag? Have you got bags?
I ain't got bags.
Good job, I bought the bags. So this would be a lot easier if I had bigger bags, but unfortunately I've put the link down and all of you lot, all my subscribers that is, have bought them, so they're sold out. So I had to buy, I've sold out Amazon of the larger ones, so I had to buy all the smaller ones, which is fine because you can just dot it about here, there and everywhere. I think we've got 24 there. We've got 2 bags of aqua soil. It's a fair bit of work,
Yeah.
but we're up for it.
Yeah, we're fine with that.
So that is all of the aqua soil at the bottom there. I've kept it away from the edge a little bit because I've got a feeling that area is going to get sort of swam about in a bit more and it might thin out. So we can put the gravel on top of this, but before we do, I want to add in even more nutrients just for some long-term sort of supply. We've got some flourish tabs, we've got some Nutri-Cap things. This is basically like little capsules, look, they've got nutrients in, and we've got some iron ones as well. So we'll just sort of sprinkle that everywhere and that should cover us for quite a while. So that's all of the nutrients now sorted. We can cover all of that with sand, which we've cleaned. So here's the sand that we've got that's been like completely cleaned. Now it's a little bit darker than I'd like, so I'm going to lighten it up by adding a lighter sand to it. Yeah, this is the lighter sand. Now on its own, it's like really grey / white and very reflective, but mixed with the other stuff, it should look pretty good. Now, because Matt's so busy today, he's hardly getting any screen time.
Rubbish.
It's because you're a person down in the shop, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, we've got one less staff member today, but back to normal staffing tomorrow, so it's okay.
Okay, but I'm not here to. Well, maybe I am. You know, we'll see how far we get.
You have to see what we get on.
Now, in an ideal world, I'd just mix these two now because that's wet and that's dry. It's not really going to happen. So I'm going to put that in first and then just pour this on top and sort of give it a swoosh around. When the water's in, we can do it better anyway. Okay guys, the shop is opening and we've got to get the sand in. And we've only got 10 minutes to do it. What are we going to do, Matt?
It's a bit much.
Oh my God, the sand is not the right color. We need different colors. Let's do this. So the substrate's in, look. I mean, obviously this is not how it's gonna look. That's all sort of mixed in. There'll be a lot more detail going on. But we're now ready, Matt, to sort of start putting in the proper hardscape. This is the fun bit. Our canvas is sort of ready. There's a little bit of grime still on the background, but it's actually easy to clean when the tank's got water in than now. Getting all in it and that.
Yeah, we've been in and bladed it a few times, but yeah, we've just got to try and get it out now.
It's kind of just loose dirt at the back
Yeah,
there.
it's just loose algae that's been scraped off the back. So yeah,
It's looking
quite
good
hard.
though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really cool. It's quite hard to get to the back when it's full of water. So yeah, it's going to look good. But yeah, we've got some decent hardscape to go in there.
Okay, so can you show me the rocks? What rocks we're using?
Wow. We've got two, haven't we? So
Yeah.
we're thinking of the layer stone.
The layer stone is basically like this stuff. Here you go, yeah. We've got lots of it already in some of these tanks. It looks great. We could sort of angle it all the same way with a few opposite bits.
Yeah.
We'll have to steal a few out of these tanks maybe, Matt.
Yeah, definitely. A few select pieces.
But that's all right, because you can just order more in, can't you?
We've got another 4 or 5 boxes out the back.
Okay.
We have just had a delivery of Siriu, whatever you want to call it. We have just had that in.
Oh, Sirius
We've
stone.
been waiting for it to come in for ages.
Thing is, it's very grey,
Yeah.
and I think this stuff will work better for more of that African vibe.
Yeah, well, we have seen some photos, haven't we, of
Yeah, exactly.
rivers with that sort of layered stone effect, so I think that'll be really nice.
Yeah, definitely. So we've got this box, we've got this box, and then if we need any from the tanks, we can take it.
Yep, and we've got another 2 out the back.
Okay, oh
Or
sweet.
4 maybe, I can't remember. There's a lot out the back.
And like ordinarily, if you guys are doing this, I tell you to wash the rock off or something. It's quite dusty. We ain't got time for that. So we're gonna put it in and just do water changes. We'll get like a water polisher, some AQUARIAN and all that going. It'll be absolutely fine. We'll just be patient with the dust.
Yeah, it will take time, but yeah, we're not, fish aren't going to be going in there quickly, so.
No, we've not even got the plants yet, have we?
No, we're still waiting on plant deliveries. That was, that was the Jubilee weekend that caused us grief, so yeah.
Thing is, if we haven't got plants in time, I'm just gonna raid my whole studio.
Yeah, I'll just come down, we'll empty every tank. That'll make a great video.
Yeah, Matt destroys. We've only got 10 minutes to get Matt out of my fish room because he's stealing everything. Random zooming in and out with big words flashing. Right, Matt's got all of the rocks down there. I think to start with, just get them in because it's such a job even moving stuff into this tank, isn't it? It's very dusty, but I'm just going to sort of roughly place some stuff down.
Oh, I already like it.
Looks good together, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
See, I can't see at all from this angle, so you can actually be my scaping eyes, Matt.
Yeah, no, that's looking nice. That one's the same level.
Yeah, I need to build something, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
a platform of some kind. That could work.
Really nice texture.
This one's great. Is that too triangular? I'll just get it in to start with. So I've just placed in some of the rocks there. Look, we need way more than that. Matt's just gone out the back. Matt, where are you? Matthew? Where's he gone? He said he was getting the wood. I know it was out here in the storage area, behind the scenes. Matt, what you...
All right. I don't know if it's too big now that I've got it back out.
It looks good though.
It's a good bit.
Wow. Okay, let's just stick. Let's place it in the tank and see.
Try it. Look at the purple.
I'm thinking. Yeah, oh yeah. It's kind of purpley brown.
It's hair algae
Ah.
that's dyed back.
Oh, you mean that?
Yeah, the really purple bits.
Yeah, we'll keep that for authenticity purposes. So it might be too big, but it might not. If we put it in that left-hand corner, you know what I mean? So like without any rock to start with, so it's lower down, could work. Or we might be overdoing it with wood, but there's only one way to find out.
Relatively.
Which way's to cut back? Oh.
So it's got to sit
It's, yeah,
like that.
it's massive, isn't it?
It's huge. You want to try it or not?
It's going to take up. It's going to take up too much space
I think so.
because we need the flow coming from the corners. I don't want to completely like overtake the whole tank with just one bit of wood. See,
Yeah.
I reckon we should try the smaller pieces first because that would be great on like the black water on its own. Do you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, we've got like a big 1,500 centimeters, 1,500 millimeters. No, yes.
Yeah, 1,500
1,500
mil,
millimeters
150 centimeters.
tank we're going to do over there, a black water discus tank, so like a massive, I mean, that's going to be so cool.
Yeah.
And like that piece of wood, for instance, might work really well for that.
Yeah, that with then some leaf litter and some of the branches and bark that I've got coming in will look really nice.
Okay, let's try the other pieces first. This piece, I think, would go really well in the middle. Yeah, they wear the same colour in the tank, but they've dried different colours.
You've got to remember though as well, is in the river, they would have different types of tree.
That's true.
It wouldn't be all the same, as long as it's not too stark a contrast.
Okay, I need to remove some of the rocks. We need space! I'll just rest it for the time being.
Yep.
It can come down further, but we're just trying to get an idea. Oh, it's striking, isn't it?
That's nice up there through there.
It's coming a little bit closer. I think that could work. We're getting reflections at the moment, but remember, I need to bring it all forward because there's no gap behind it currently, and we want all that val in there. So, but I just wanted to get in to see how it looked.
It's quite open as well, which is quite nice. It's not like that big,
I know what you mean.
chunk.
Yeah, there's roots in and out of it
Yeah.
for either plants and fish to go. Come forward then. get another one in. Oh, this is hard work. This is so much harder than any other tank I've ever done by a long way.
Up, isn't it?
It's getting up and down, and it's trying to visualize the space. It's just so much space. But it's a really good challenge. It's fun.
Yeah. And you're working blind as well, because
Yeah.
obviously, you've done a shot from what you're working from.
No, I haven't.
When you're working up the top,
Yeah,
all
I'll
you
show
can
you.
see
Yeah, so
is that.
this is how I'm working all the time, see? So this isn't how it looks. So you're constantly having to get back down, whoa, get back down the steps, come and have a look, or rely on Matt. Because Matt's quite good at escaping as well, to be honest.
I'm like, that's rubbish, move it. Terrible.
But that is very striking, and we're not going for your traditional style aquascape that you would see. We're trying to do something very wow when you walk in a door. Ooh. Don't trip over that, because it's got a hazard sign on it, and I still tripped over it. But yeah, look, you can see straight away, that looks wicked, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's nice.
Maybe we just want to have one main big piece and two smaller pieces, one that way and one following similar sort of flow. So maybe we could break. You've got a chainsaw, haven't you?
Yes.
It's chainsaw time. So yeah, you've just pulled that out of the Stingray tank.
Yeah.
Got another one here. I'm thinking this one is just a little bit too overpowering again.
Yeah, you want quite an open structure, isn't it? Like a nice open structure.
I just don't want to take up too much flow and too much space for the fish, for the plants and that kind of thing. So that's quite cool. I've got this piece here which looks wicked. I'm thinking maybe coming up at an angle. No, that way.
That way?
No, it would be like, it's quite long actually,
be
Matt.
that way.
Yeah, so what I'd have is that piece laid, tucked in a little bit there, and coming up, following that line, and then something a lot smaller over this side to not detract from that main thing. I'm kind of thinking like Iwagumi, but with wood. Do you know what I mean? Because you have like a main focal stone, don't you? Then they have names actually. I think it's usually 5 or something. Or, I don't know about that.
Proper science.
We got this is Dave, and this is John. Currently, John is the main focus. So with how good John looks, was that John? Was this one John?
The middle one was John. Yeah, John was the focal point.
Okay, who's this one? Dave, or the other way? No, it's the other way around.
No, John was the focal point.
Okay, I'll go back.
I don't know.
This one. Why are we arguing over the name of the wood?
That's John.
This is John.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's Okay, so John. Sorry if you were Dave, you are now John. It is a different colour completely to the Stingray wood Dave. I swear that was John because that was the first name, and I would have said John first. Hang on, I'm going to go back. Right, we've just reviewed the footage, and I'm the type of man who'll openly admit when I was wrong.
Yep.
This is John. No? Oh, no. This is Dave, and this is John.
There we go.
So I think... This is ridiculous.
Only 4 times.
I'm not sure this is making the cut, if I'm honest.
No? Yeah, a little bit maybe.
We'll see, we'll see. John needs to come out, potentially, because colouring, you know, we just think it'll look better if we take John out.
Yeah.
We don't know if it's too big. Because obviously, the Ray tank has got all the mature wood, so what we're thinking is just to sort of swap it out. That is massive, Matt.
Yeah, I know.
That's an absolute beast. I don't know if I'm picking it up on camera.
Yeah, it's a chunk.
That's way too big, yeah.
Look at it.
No, that's a big piece of wood for a big tank.
There's a little bit there. Very good on it.
Whoa, look at the size of that.
Yeah, no, he's a chunky boy.
There's a shark in it.
Yeah, it is. There we go.
What's that piece? And that one's too small. Do you think? For the main focal, it's too small. We'll stick with what we've got. It'll be all right. It'll dark. It was quite dark when it was underwater.
Very dark when it was underwater. Actually, we could review and see how dark it was.
We could.
Put the video up.
I did. Let's do that now.
Have a look.
Right, we've reviewed the footage. This definitely goes way darker. Not as dark as Dave, but almost. So we're going to put that in now, and then there's some more in. So Martin's just bought this big piece of wood in. Thank you, Martin.
No problem.
Literally just come out of his tank, and we're thinking it's going to work really well on the opposite side, just to keep that look going, but just a little bit. We don't want too much because there's a lot of wood there already. So we need to break it up though. What are we going to do, Matt? You've got a saw
Yeah, we've got a saw.
and a hammer.
Yeah, and a hammer and a crowbar.
We could just drop it from a high height.
Yeah. I think it would be nice if we could break it, it would be better. Just because it will give a natural break to it.
Okay.
When you saw it, you've got to hide those saw cuts, haven't you?
True, but the bits where we're sawing, I'm thinking it's down here and that'll be in the sand.
Yeah, yeah.
So it shouldn't be,
Might
don't
not
worry
be
too
too bad.
much. Let's just do it.
Let's break it.
So I think we're done with escaping. What do you think, Matt? You happy?
Yeah, it's looking really smart. Once we get that scatter gravel in, it's going to look
Yeah,
even
yeah.
better.
We don't want to add like the hardscape. I'm talking, we need details now.
Yeah,
Guys, you're happy as well?
Yeah, looks it.
So I've been listening to feedback from these guys and totally ignoring it. No, I didn't. Martin just brought in his wood and I was like, yeah, I'm cutting that up. Did you cry a little bit or was it fine?
It hurt a little bit inside, I'll be honest. But it looks better.
It does. Yeah, I just needed that shape. So I think we're going to be good. Like we're getting a lot of reflections on the background now, but remember there's going to be so many plants, like all the val, and then this piece of wood is going to have all the anubias and that on it as well. So we should be good. Now it's time to start adding details everywhere on this bottom section because that doesn't look like anything at the moment, does
Yeah,
it?
it looks a bit moonscape, doesn't it? Plain and barren.
Yes, that classic aquascaped moon. So I've mentioned this area before. This is the scatter gravel area, I call it.
I need to do a bit of replenishment.
Yeah,
That's right, we've got new bags that I haven't replenished with yet. So
To be fair, I took most of this, didn't I, last time?
Oh, no, that was I filled it back up.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, yeah, all right, we've got options.
This is a new one. I don't know what that looks like, but
I use that stuff under
Yeah, I know,
my
that's
stuff.
it.
Do you know what I mean? It's really good for bulking up areas and for increased, biological media if you want, you're sat in your bed.
Yeah.
That's what it's really good for. But I think I'm going to go with this one
Nice.
just because it looks good against that other rock. We tested it before, didn't we?
Yeah, it does. It ties in really nicely. The colours sort of not match, but they complement each other.
I don't know what that noise
Do you
was.
like that?
So weird. Right, so we think we're happy with all the rocks and that, aren't we, Matt? Next thing we need to do, though, is add more detail using the same rocks. So, down here we've got a few more. We're going to smash them up with a hammer.
We've got a few little ones as well.
Oh, we've got some little ones yet. But we do need to smash them. I want, like, loads of, like, detail.
Yeah, scattered come out.
Okay.
Nice.
Then we'll go smash them somewhere.
Yeah.
Rock smashers.
Safely.
Yeah. We're good at smash rock. We smash rock good. Oh, you're prepared. Oh, is that a crowbar as well? Why have you got a crowbar?
I don't know.
Oh, there's a chisel.
Yeah.
Smart man.
I haven't got a big screwdriver to use as a chisel.
I may not be a smart man, Jenny, but I know what a chisel is. Looks like you're ready, Matt.
Got my eye protection on.
Safetied right up.
Safety first. Should we go for square boy first?
Yeah, we're not going to use that unless it's smashed up. So,
It's a horrible shape.
like I said, this lens that I'm filming with currently is like $2.5 grand. So I'm a little bit scared. I'm getting right back. No, you're not doing it. You need some proper oomph. Like,
Like some proper
please don't hit your hand. That's it, right on a corner. On a corner. It did nothing. These are unbreakable, starring Bruce Willis. Okay, we'll come back to this. Literally the second I press stop. Right, now we should be able to smash up those flatter ones with some oomph. Yes, yes. Yeah!
Pretty grey inside.
Yeah, maybe we can't do that. I don't know. Why is it... What is it with these rocks that are like weird colours? Right, we'll make it work. We've decided to cancel that and go with the scatter gravel because that looks awful. It's a form of granite, I think. First of all, it's absolutely solid. Second of all, it's a horrible colour. Not horrible colour, but it just doesn't work. They're so
It's really odd.
different. Yeah, we'll just go with scatter gravel.
Job done.
So although we couldn't bash those up, we have picked out some smaller pieces that I'm going to put just off of the islands, and then we're just going to go with the scatter gravel. Should be good. Mockingbird, don't everybody say, have you heard she's gonna buy me a... Do you know what I'm singing?
Not a clue.
It's from Dumb and Dumber. Oh look, hitchhikers, pick 'em up. And then they're like, Mark, see. Yeah. Action.
Action.
Scatter gravel time. It's the most wonderful time of the build. Come a bit closer, Matt, because I've got...
I was cutting your face off.
Oh, okay. No, that's too close. Okay, so I'm going to use the scatter gravel Well, is it heavy?
No, it was just focused on your face and it was a bit too much.
I'm going to use the scatter gravel first of all to fill in all the gaps in the islands, because otherwise it's just going to pick up loads of detritus in those areas. This is just going to make it easier for these guys for maintenance.
Which is always a winner.
Yeah.
We prefer that.
Is that better, Cheryl? Cheryl, is that good for you? Easier maintenance. We all know Matt doesn't do that anymore.
No, I don't.
Sits on his throne, normally up here looking over the peasants. Feed the fish!
On my pedestal.
Yeah.
Someone's got to be in charge.
What's wrong? Are you seeing something?
Yeah, it's just a little bit more.
Just. Oh, thank you.
Oh, hang on.
It's that
That's
eye.
it.
It's that
That's
eye,
it.
and that's
That's
why you're the superstar that you are.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
don't think we need the goggles anymore.
They're quite good though, aren't they? I'm quite liking them.
Well, that is everything done. Well, it's not planted, filled up or anything. But
Is everything done? The filters
done.
aren't on it, the heaters aren't on it.
it's
But it's done.
it's not done at all, is it?
We're just going to leave it like that, dry.
So we can fill it up with water now, though. It's going to go really, really misty and murky. That's fine because it will just run through the system. We're just going to hook it up to the whole lot to start with, aren't we?
Yep.
And you've got some socks to go in, your dirty old stinky socks.
Yes.
Filter socks.
Yeah, sure.
So that will polish the water for us, and that means that when we come back to the planting, once that's all sort of sorted itself out, just drop the water down, we do planting, fill it back up again with the filters the second time.
Yes. Yes.
Say it.
Because we're going to run
Say
it.
it.
Say what?
Your catchphrase.
Sounds like a plan.
There we go. There it is. Fill her up. Matt, are we filling? Matt. I just tripped over my own throat. I was not expecting that.
Let's see how aggressive this is.
Oh, I should be fine because I put all that gravel. Look at this. Oh,
straight to the wood.
wow. That couldn't have gone any better.
I don't know where this one's going to go.
It's got some quite good flow, isn't it?
Oh no.
Yeah, maybe not that one.
Not
Can you
that
angle it?
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, on that.
Oh, we are going to be here a while. What about the other two? They not work?
Yeah.
So at the back there, which I was trying to say there is, I tried to say to you guys a few times before, if you're going to do an aquascape, put one area in the back corner that's just like coarser gravel, and that can be a fill-up point every time you do a water change. So for instance here, this is all thick gravel, and you could just pour water onto that quite hard, and then you won't get misting. I did the same over on this tank here. So if they want to do water changes in this corner, it just means you can pour the water in fast, and you don't get all that horribleness. Yeah? Top tip. Top tip. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Top tip. Do, 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 do. All right, we got to stop doing that. It looks right. That looks immense.
Yep.
It needs more light, we've decided. So we're going to do a third kessel. What kessels are these, Matt?
160. Tuna Sun?
Tuna Sun 160.
Yeah.
They're not the massive ones, are they? They're
No,
just...
no, they're the 320s, I think. I can't remember. 360, 320, something like that. Yeah.
So at the moment, that one's angling in like this. We've got no flow, but when we did, it was rippling like crazy. So I want to do another one like that in the middle at the same angle, and then another one this side, same angle. So you've got that sort of sunny direction, and then that'll look wicked. It's murky as pie at the moment. So when I come back in 3, 2, 1. There we go, look. How many days later are we, Matt?
I reckon 3 or 4. I can't remember when you were here. Thursday, Friday, maybe?
But then you sent me a message like an hour after I left and was
Yes.
like, it's clear already, MD.
Yeah, it cleared very quickly. Obviously, we've got several thousand litres running through it onto the system. So, yeah, the filter just picked it all up and removed it really quickly.
So we were just discussing, we quite like all these sort of bottom layers. And then this section here, I just chucked it in kind of just to make sure the wood was weighed down. It would sink anyway, but I didn't want it getting pushed around. So we might have to build it up a little bit here, but we're just saying, by the time we've got like all the plants and everything on there, you're barely going to see the hardscape.
Yeah, you're not going to see any of that section really. With the amount of Nubius we've got coming in, yeah, I don't think you'll see any of that really.
How much Anubius have you ordered?
I don't really know. There was like 8 or 10 different species, 18 of each different species. I don't know. I went through the list, looked what was in stock, and just ordered all of them.
And we got Jungle Val and Mulbite.
Yeah, they were coming, and
Yeah.
I ordered, again, 2 or 3 different types of valve just to see what they all come in like.
Yeah.
See which one takes our fancy, really. And we've obviously got onion plant as well. We've got
Onion
onion
plant.
plant to go in.
Yeah.
Crinum.
Crinum.
So yeah, that should be good.
And then I've got all that dwarf sage, which I Googled, and it was like, yes, there is dwarf sage in eastern parts of Africa.
Yeah.
So we can basically get that coming down here and just carpeting the whole bottom. It looks so good. Also, we've got 2 of the kettles pointed inwards currently. That's just so we can sort of see what's going on. Matt's got another one on order. It's coming. So we're going to have the same direction. Angled or not angled? If there's free, we could probably just do it flat, could we, or
Yeah,
what?
we could probably do it flat. It depends if you want that sort of sun peak. I quite like the angle because you end up with this sort of dark spot.
Yeah,
It
okay,
depends
yeah.
how we're going to do the planting, I suppose. If the planting ends up in both corners, yeah, you're probably better just doing them straight down.
Yeah, well, we can fiddle with that,
We'll
can't we?
play
And
with
just
it. Yeah, they're not fixed. They're on those really cool goosenecks, so you can flex and bend them. So yeah, we can mess around with that as and when.
Also, we've got these. So this is obviously on system at the moment, which means that it's all being drained here. Will they still be there?
No, so...
Are you going to just cap? Oh, you're going to cap it like that?
Yeah, we can cap it. That's a yellow cap. We've got black caps. We just
Okay.
put the yellow one in there for the minute, just because it was the first one that came to my hand.
And then the white bit I can just paint, and that'll be black. And we can make everything black, so you won't see anything on the background. And then there's going to be all that veil anyway, isn't there?
Yeah,
So
I don't think we're going to give it
gonna go everywhere.
It's going to just be a jungle of that in the background.
because I did put a good amount of nutrients in that bottom section, so it's going to be awesome. It is day 3 of this epic build, and Matt's doing weird things. So today we're going to start with filtration. We built the hardscape in the last video. If you haven't seen that, you need to flip back and see that, and the one previous and the other one previous. What was that? Yeah, so we're going to be doing filtration today, and we're going to be doing the planting of the tank. So by the end of that, it should look awesome. Let's get on with it. So currently, Matt, we have got the tank running on the system, haven't we?
Yes.
So all this water you can see flowing out, it's coming from the whole sump system that sits underneath all of these tanks. You can see down there as well. But we want to take it off system, don't we? Now, what's the benefit of that, like, moving forward?
For us, so yeah, obviously we house a lot of fish on the back system, so we end up with a lot of a lot of water changes, a lot of waste, and we do have to treat the fish on the back system quite regularly when new deliveries come in. So with having this off of system, we can then make sure that we've got all of the nutrients going in here for the plants that we want to do, and just have it as its own closed system. It's just going to make it a lot easier for water changing, for the plants. Yeah, it's going to make it a lot easier for us to maintain in long term.
I suppose as well, having a smaller volume, even though that's a massive tank, having a smaller volume without the sump, all that aqua soil we're putting in fertilisers is going to stay contained for the plants we've got in here, aren't they?
Yeah.
Rather than spread out over a massive amount of water.
That's it. I think there's like 4,500, 5,000 litres or something on this system. So yeah, it's
So 1,000 litres in the tank.
1,000 litres in the tank, and then the rest of the system is about 3,500, 3,000 litres. So yeah,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
a lot of water that it would distribute through. Whereas yeah, if we can keep it contained in this one, it will just make everything so much better.
Sweet. What are we using then as our own filtration? So obviously we'll take it off, unplumb it from the back,
Yeah.
which is just this pipe you've put through, really, isn't it?
Yeah, we've just got a pipe running through. We used to run it through the back outlets, but this gives us quicker flow, so it was better for it to start off with.
And it's currently draining out of this, which looks awesome.
Yeah, it's quite cool, isn't it?
Yeah. So we'll take that off, and we're going to plug that with a black cap, and I'll make that white be black as well, just so that if for any reason in future we can put it back on system as well if we need to, can't we?
Exactly, yeah. It just leaves our options open for later on, and doing anything different with it. We won't want it running this way for the very long, will we? We want to shut it down at some point.
And want to redo it after 6 months. I mean, this is a big old tank to redo every 6 months.
Yeah.
But why not? I mean,
Yes, it's been a 3-day ordeal already.
because of course everyone gives me stick for breaking down my tanks and redoing them so regularly. Like, I tend to give it about 6 months before I consider it done, and then I want to move on and try new things. Not that new. I mean, it's still going to be sticks, plants, fish, gravel, and water.
And rocks.
And rocks, yeah, rocks,
Don't
yeah.
forget the rocks.
But in a shop like we've got here, it's actually really good for you guys, isn't it, to rotate the displays regularly and show people what they can do. Plus, old customers coming back,
Yeah.
they can see a new example. It gets them wanting to come as well. So yeah, maybe we do this again in 6 months.
People do get bored of it. If you rotate the shop around, it does mean that people see different things. They do sort of, when they've seen something for several weeks, they just walk past it. Oh yeah, same thing.
Exactly.
Off they go.
Yeah. You want. It's a bit like a shop window for a clothes shop, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're constantly changing their display. So that's what we're going to do as well.
Sounds like a plan. Can't be on the wrong
So
side.
this is one of those audio tests that's probably going to be in the video.
Brilliant. Excellent. Excellent.
Say random things.
We are always on the same side.
Yes, like we are Ant and Dex version.
We've got like the
Fish
side of the
sticking.
bed sort of thing.
Yeah. Wow. No, now it's not going in.
Yeah, no, that's why I put it in there.
You made it too weird. I'm up for weird, but
I'm gonna spin it, so it just comes off.
Matt just said, "Do I want this shot?"
You always want it.
Of course, I want this shot. Oh no, do the spin one. No,
I don't know if I can do this.
do that spin thing again. Wow! Good enough. Here's the filter. Not just one, two. Wow. Ooh, Matthew is feeding the neons and now the Rummy nose tetras as well. We've got in there, and look at this. Whoa, that was some speed. Yeah, we've got a lot more action coming on with the neons now. They're coming a lot more forward, aren't they, Matt? That really has made a good difference having the. Oh look, there's the histogram at the back. Elizabeth.
Yeah, his female's down in the front right as well.
Are they a pair though?
Yeah, they have paired up. She is, like, they've both been following each other in and out of the caves and stuff like that, so I think they are pairing up. Every now and again they're doing what they're doing now, where they're separating out a little bit. But yeah, most of the time they are following each other in underneath the bogwood, especially if you remember that cave that we left in under here.
Yeah.
There's a little gap underneath the Java fern, and they've been going in and out of there quite a lot. So
Oh yeah, I
hopefully-
see. One of them's just gone up there now, look. Probably
Yeah.
trying to get the food as well. But yeah, those neons are far more active. I mean, obviously you have just fed them, but we were just stood right back over here, and they were still, look, you see in the middle there, we've got the Rummy nose, and it was bringing them out a lot more, so that's good. They'll just get more and more comfortable as well. Danny just said, actually, didn't he, like, once we get used to us feeding them, then they will naturally just be at the front of the tank a lot more anyway.
Yeah, they just need to get used to the whole situation, you know. If we moved house without knowing it, it would be a bit of a culture shock for us.
Exactly.
That was too fast.
Fluval FX6 curling, the new Olympic sport. Okay, pop it up here just so I'm not bent over, and neither are you. Right, so we're using FX6. Why the FX6?
They're just some of the biggest filters on the market and really the best for what they do. They're literage wise. You know, these do up to 1,500 litres aquarium.
Okay,
So-
and we've got 1,000 and we're using 2.
Yeah, we're going to go 2 because we just need easy maintenance. So
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I'd rather use 2 and not have to worry about it as much.
Okay. You've never
coming
seen an
towards you.
unboxing like this before. Oh, now we're blurred. There we go. Okay, what we got?
So yeah, that's the tube that can go on the bottom of the pump because you can release some of the water out of the bottom of an FX6.
I need that.
Yeah, it makes life a little bit easier.
I mean, if I had that on my canister filters, maybe I'd use them.
It does. It's surprising because it's got like a little valve on the bottom of it that you can flush water through. So,
So you're basically doing a water change from there as well then? Because it will
Yeah.
come out the tank, won't it?
yeah, it comes and just goes straight out the bottom of the filter.
That's cool, I didn't know that. Okay,
Yeah, it makes life easier. Little inlet, beautiful, so you can angle those.
sweet. Oh, by the way, guys, this isn't sponsored by Fluve or anything, it's just this is the ones we're using.
That's all your fittings.
Oh, a nice... Why are they red?
They're outside the aquarium.
Are we going to see that?
No.
Oh, okay, it's
No,
fine.
because that's underneath. That's on top of the filter.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, I take that back.
Yeah, that's
I'm
all
cutting
right.
that.
Inlet, strainer.
Whoa!
Yeah.
It's a beast.
Yeah, they
Okay,
are.
sweet. Yeah, no,
They
that's
won't
good,
block
though.
up very quickly.
No, that's true. Yeah.
And then you've got your elbows to go over the top of the tank.
Oh, yeah, that's going to hold on our tubing.
Yeah. And then the filter. So that's where they go.
Ah, gotcha.
So they click on. So they got a little button.
Oh, that's quite good. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a
Quick
little
release.
click button, and you can adjust the flow. So obviously you can stop the flow. Why is that tight?
Is Flo in today?
She is. Oh, there we go. Now. She's just around the back. But yeah, so you can lock that off. Take your pipe work off. Makes
then-
life easy.
It's just a case of undoing all of those, do you?
Yeah. Yeah. Under all of them.
In my fish room. Okay. It looks like a Henry. You know the Hoover? It is massive, to be
Yeah.
fair.
There you go. There's your valve look.
Okay. That's the
That's the pump.
that's the pump. Okay, so it's external,
Yeah.
but it kind of isn't as well.
Yeah, it runs through the bottom, and they have quite a clever little thing in them where they purge air out of the system, so they stop themselves for a certain amount of time, let themselves sort of settle, and then they'll purge air out the system. So
Okay,
it does make it easier for you.
Let me have a look inside. That's what I
You
want to
wanna have a
see.
look
Because I've
inside?
seen these inside before. They look like kind of different to any of the other ones I've looked at, to be honest.
Yeah, they're
Like-
quite big baskets, and they work in a slightly different way to most of your normal filters. Like a lot of the other filters have sort of larger, or no, smaller baskets, and then a foam that runs down the side. These guys run with foams around the outside and then baskets in the middle.
Come on! Oh, there's something on there. What's that? Oh,
No, I was teasing.
okay. That's interesting. So I can't imagine how this actually works. Water comes up the outside and then the inside.
Down through the bottom, I believe.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Is there actual media or is it all sponge?
Yeah, so when you take these off, you watch me drop one of these in a minute. Yeah, so when you take those off,
Oh yes.
you've got different medias down through the centre.
Yeah. So it's just basic ceramic stuff.
Yeah, basic ceramics and foams.
And if you want to, you can upgrade to like other.
Well, any
other
medias.
ones.
Yeah, exactly. Any medias you want to put in there. The nice thing is there's a lot of space, so you can remove some of these biofoams if you want to. You don't have to run all of these.
Yeah.
I remove generally a lot of foam and run more biomedia in most of my filters.
Are we going to do what we said? Have one that's all foam, one that's, well, some. We might as well just do what they come with, haven't we?
Yeah, to
You
be
right with
fair,
that?
like they come with a decent amount. We might get a bit more biomedia in there,
Yeah.
just because there's not very much for the size of the aquarium we're running.
Although we have, remember, got that whole substrate system in there. Which,
Yeah, and we've got a lot of gravel and rocks, and there's going to be a lot of flow as well. Nice handles on it as well, though.
Oh yeah, to enable ease of sliddage. Just making up words now. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's plumb him in.
Simple as that.
Slide it in. Woo! Okay. And we got plenty of hose, yeah? If we had that loop right
that's
back.
what we were just looking at. We were just double checking that we had enough hose. Matt's playing with his hose.
I suppose we'll know soon enough whether there's enough hose because it'll either be working or it won't.
I think there will, because it's quite a lot, so...
Oh yeah, it should be
We've
fine.
got spare pieces anyway.
Are you putting both the filters in the middle section?
Hoping to, yeah, because it'll just be easier, and we're going to build a trolley underneath them
Oh yes.
to wheel
When
them
you
out
say
there.
we, you mean Martin, who's Mr. DIY.
Yeah, Martin. I'm probably Cheryl's partner as well, David. He'll be doing it.
Okay. Oh, that'd be quite cool. Yeah, just little wheels, wheel it out.
Yeah.
Easy.
Easy filter maintenance.
And look, I'm loving this stand construction. Now we're seeing the proper behind the scenes. Nice and simple. Does the job.
It's scary when you think there's like a ton and a half in that tank.
Yes.
And it just sat on 4 blocks of brood blocks.
There is a board here and a frame here.
Oh, okay.
Is
So,
it glass doubly thick on the bottom?
Oh yeah, double based as well on
Yeah.
the bottom.
See, Danny's got all the inside information. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Begin. Okay, so whilst Matt's sorting out all the cabling and stuff, I'm going to give the tank its first de-algification. Probably just made a word up there.
Ooh, that sounds well fancy.
So look, if we look down there, I don't think it looks too bad, but there's definitely a sort of film on it. So, yeah, not too bad considering it's been up like this now for how many days, Matt?
I don't know. Week?
It's been about a week, so
Yeah,
that's
must
pretty
be.
good. So if we can get away, at the moment, no plants in there, and it's been fine in terms of algae, it means we're on to a winner. We're going to have that extra light, of course, but there's definitely enough light for the type of plants we're going to want to put in, like, you know, especially with that next one, because we can bring them all along a little bit so the coverage is everywhere. So yeah, I think we're definitely on to a winner. I just want to get planted now.
Always on for a winner.
Oh, right, get that hooked up.
Let's do it.
It is now, how many days? It's been like
Many days.
10 days since that last clip, and the filter is all hooked up. We've also got a light at the top, which isn't a Kessel, but we're going to work with what we've got and see what happens and see if another one comes. But anyway, let me show you all the filter system. Guys, there's a load of pond plants in the way. Do you know what we say in health and safety, which I used to do, is always plan your route first, not just ram through it all.
Hey, when you've got 2 ton of gravel on it, there's not much going to stand
We
in
were
the way.
planning on running them over.
They put that in the plan, it's fine.
Okay, so this is where everything is hidden away, as we saw before, but now I'm imagining this to be completely neat.
The middle chamber is neat.
But that is the one we need. Oh, okay. Oh, look, we got a wheel. Oh, yeah, you sent me that video. I'll put the video up now.
No.
Okay.
So
right.
yeah, we can disconnect everything.
Yeah.
Turn everything off.
Now, let me turn all my ISO up because I can't see anything in there. Right,
turn
there we
that
go.
ISO
Look
right.
at all. It's all about the ISO. You know that,
I
Matt.
know that now, yeah. It's all about the ISO. Like auto. That's what mine's on.
To be fair, auto is the easiest. Yeah, I don't know why
Just
I
let
don't
it adjust it.
Hang on, let me do that. Trying to be all, there we go, we're on auto and it's just as good. Trying to be all profesh. Okay, so we've got inlet and outlets on the top.
Yeah.
Both sweeping up the back. Show me the trolley. I suppose you
don't know if
can't.
you can't with the...
Show me a little bit. Look at that. So
Beautiful
when they
action.
want, you can just wheel it out.
Yeah, it's where a
Sweet.
pipe pops off. But yeah, so we can disconnect everything, wheel all the filters out, clean it all out and wheel it back in. Makes
Okay.
life so much easier.
So we're coming over the top, I'm guessing?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, there we can see it right in the middle.
Outlet, far end,
Down.
down there somewhere.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of stuff up there. Inlet, then another outlet, then another inlet. So it's sort of pushing all down towards the right hand end.
Okay, yeah, look, there we go. We can see it at the back. I'm turning it right up now so we can see. Look, because when you're stood back seeing it how we see it, you can't really see anything in the background. Those blues and the white pipes, like we said, we're going to get rid of those, or just sort of black them off. But yeah, you can't see any of the fluval pieces, can you?
No, it's really impressive actually. The only bits you can see is where it's caught some of the algae that were growing on the wood.
Yeah, oh, that's fine. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, that'll go.
That'll go when we cover it in Anubias. Speaking of which, that is what we are now doing.
We are ready.
Have
for
you
the
got
Anubias.
plants in? One of the reasons so many people have been messaging saying, yeah, that's great, we're not interested in your black water betta fish tank. When is the next video for the 8 foot? And it's like, well, the reason I'm waiting is because we're waiting for plants to arrive, weren't we?
Yeah, unfortunately it's not easy getting plants into the UK anymore. It needs passports and...
Oh yeah.
So we did have to save some because everyone was coming in buying them.
Well, they can't be doing that, can they, man?
Disgraceful. What, do you think this is a shop?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so we saved a load down here.
We've got loads.
Yeah. So like hastafolias, nanas, coins, congensis at the end there, or congensis, or whatever you want to call
He
it.
really did order all of them.
Yeah, and then we've got the onion plants at the far end there, so they're the, I can't remember the name of them, Calamastratum, the crispy leafed, or
Crinum.
crinkled leaf crinum, which is cool.
Yeah.
So we can use some of them. And then,
Oh, and then.
well, we have still got Anubias in here to choose from as well.
Oh yeah, this is like, so Matt does this as like the Anubias and sort of swords, big leafed chunky plant section,
Yeah.
don't you? And then he does this one as more the sort of delicates and your stem plant. Look at how nice it's all looking,
It's
Matt.
alright, isn't it? It's alright.
I'm liking that.
It did get sold a lot over the weekend. but-
Did it?
Yeah.
What, it was even more full than this?
Oh yeah, it was chocker, yeah.
Oh, well, that's good to know, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got some Val here.
Yeah, we've got some smaller val over there.
Perfect. Oh no, I've just realised I didn't bring any of my plants.
Ah, disgraceful.
I will be bringing them, don't you worry about that.
And then giant val.
I've got giant Val as well. Yeah, because I'm going to bring the dwarf sage. I've got quite a lot of that.
Yeah.
But that's easy to add. Like I can come across again tomorrow just to add that, the finishing touches or something. So,
That'd be perfect.
but yes, what should we start? Well, first of all, we've got to drain the water down.
Yeah.
So we can put all the Anubias on. I think should we start with the Anubias?
I think so, yeah. That'll
Makes
get
sense.
that focal point done in the front then, and we can
Yeah.
work out what we want to plant in behind.
Yeah. Okay, let's get it drained.
That's cool.
Right, that is the tank drained down as much as we need it to. You just adjusting that light, Matt?
Yeah, just dropping it down a little bit, so it's not as blinding for us.
And we brought the water down this level. We could have gone further, but to be honest, we can just do the little trick of attaching Anubias to small pieces of rock and then just placing them where we need them. Big pieces we can just latch into stuff, can't we? But
Yeah,
we've
it'll
got
make
plenty
life
of glue. I came in this morning, I was like, Matt, have you got any glue? And he just threw this at me. We've got plenty of glue. We've
You
got
can have the second one as well if you need
Oh,
it.
there's a second pot.
Just in case.
Sweet, yeah, we're definitely covered for glue. So now we need to fill out this table with all the plants we're going to use so they're just easy to get to, plus we can see what we're working with. Bucket, we need buckets. All right, we're going to get plants. Oh my goodness, we are proper behind the scenes. Let me step back. So that's like the system. This is the sump that goes down, but it also houses a load of fish that have made their way down there over the year. Whoa, look at the size of that. That's going to look so good in the tank, isn't it, Matt?
Yeah, that's going to be a cool one.
Oh, have you got more of that?
No.
Well, I mean, it will spread, but...
Yeah, it's a really hard one to get hold of. We've only been able to buy in the crinkled leaf one, so
Okay.
luckily that one was donated by one of our lovely customers.
I've got one as well, but it's got some blackbeard algae on it, so I didn't want to bring that in, you know? Yeah, so you got like every Anubias, didn't you?
Tried to, yeah. So those ones we've had before, and we've had them up at like 5 foot tall with leaves like this sort of size, coming out the top of the stingray tank it used to be.
Okay, in that case, maybe we should plant those near the top,
Yeah.
Matt, and get them. Well, I say plant, I mean attached to the wood higher up.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
I just said to Matt how big and nice these leaves look. I'm giggling because I just filmed this and realised the microphone's burnt on. Yeah, so we've got these nice big broad-leafed Anubias because the petite is just not really going to work in here. You need about 100 pots, wouldn't you?
Yeah, there would be a drop in the ocean. You think the leaves are going to be tiny.
I mean, a few little sections might look good.
Yeah, I think we'll add a few in maybe if we need to.
Just like some detail bits at the front, like. But overall, these big leaves, and yeah, this one, look. Which one's this one, Matt?
Castifolia. So it comes up with these really cool, like arrow leaves.
Yeah.
There you go, so you can see it.
Ah, yes.
Yeah,
and
they're
that's
really
one.
nice.
We can put that one. Right, let's get gluing. Just get gluing. Right, we've been stripping apart plants now. Well, for a good half hour, I think.
I reckon, yeah, we might be able to plant tomorrow.
We're halfway there. Sing it. Oh, we're halfway there. I knew you were going to do that.
Just thought I'd prove that MD actually does clean and help us when in the shop. Look, up on the ladder doing some work. Good work.
Scrubbing that background down a little bit.
Good work, loving it.
Still got that side to do. I don't think we've cleaned it at all, have we?
Not since it went in, no.
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 It's all right,
No.
right, and then, oh,
It's on a tripod there, hang on.
I can unclip it from the tripod.
Is it easy to unclip from the tripod? Oh yeah.
It's quite heavy.
There we go, look. So yeah, he does do some cleaning every now and again. Look at all those Anubias.
That's so many. What have we got there? Would you reckon
That's
about
rock
50? 50 plants?
We didn't count, did we?
No.
Yeah, I reckon there's got to be. We had most of them in 6s and 12. So yeah, there's got to be 50 there easily.
Yes.
Exciting times.
Because when I looked at them to start with in the sump, I was like, I don't think that's going to be enough. But looking at it now, like,
Yeah, I
it's
think-
definitely enough.
Yeah,
You're not
we-
going to see the hardscape.
No, no.
Okay, Matt, I'm not entirely sure what you're doing there.
I was getting some sort of cool shot.
Oh, okay, go, try again. We're just misting the plants.
Yeah.
None of the water is going on the plants. Right, I'm going to allow you, like, the privilege,
The first one.
the first one. Where do you want it? A little bit more thought.
Plop.
Plop and drop.
Yeah, so we might. Hang on, we need gravel. We need we were going to get pebbles as well.
Yeah, we'll do the pebbles, but I was thinking if you do the big ones that
Do it
we're
for
going to
a-
do, you know,
we're gonna
out the
go for
water.
Yeah, gonna go for a push. Ah, you'd have done that one.
That was quite possibly you.
I doubt
Or
it.
me. Because it was one of us. Well, it was one of yours. Do you remember that viral video?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're right. Yeah.
This man's famous and must be filmed at all times. Oh, look at that. I'm already loving it. Now, we might get some dryage.
Yeah, on the first initial leaves.
Yeah. But it will grow up out. If they go bad, you can just trim it, can't you?
Yeah, that's it, and the new one will come out.
Sweet. First plant in.
Like it.
Just 100 more to go. The first plants are. Whoa. The first.
Sorry.
No, I was just going to talk about how it looks first of all,
Oh, I thought I was getting.
and then discuss where the further movers go. Shift that,
Oh, you want
just
it
from
out
the
of the
view. Yeah, just for the view. Just for a minute.
I don't know what shot he wants. It's really hard, isn't it, working with him? Demanding. Slave line.
No, come in. Be there, stand there, look happy. Happier! Okay, the first plants are in. What are you doing?
Just having a look at the Anubias.
Oh, okay. So,
Pouting.
what are you thinking so far?
Looking good.
It already looks good,
Yeah,
doesn't
it looks cool. Yeah, a little bit bleak down the bottom and needs more water, but yeah.
it? No, I was going for that shallow stream look.
I like it.
Actually, looks quite cool. No.
African dwarf clawed frogs would do well in there.
Yeah, but
They come from shallow.
we don't have those.
No, we don't.
No. Right, so we need to so we can fill out some more in this branch, can't we, Matt? We need to
Yep.
get more in that bottom section. It should look good that side as well. Let's just keep moving. How much have we used so far?
We've still got a bucket full, so I think we're all good. And we've still got loads over on the system if we need it. But yeah, I think we'll be fine.
We'll keep going. All right. So Matt's just adding some more to the structure, and whilst he's doing that, I am placing a lot of the smaller ones onto the rocks just with a bit of glue, just like I do in my smaller skates back home. Back in my studio, I mean, not back home. And then we should have like a good amount to put on the bottom, And now that we've used half that bucket, Matt, I'm thinking we will need more.
Yeah, now, yeah, it's actually that bucket depleted quite quickly. So yeah, I think still got a nice little pile going on, but...
Or do we go for that more sort of less is more look? Nah.
Silly.
MD build, like.
Yeah, that's it. All or nothing.
More is more.
Yeah.
Why is that not a saying? We put one of the little islandy bits that it's not an island, is it? One of the sort of rock with Anubias in that area. Now, if we just put one on the opposite side and keep working left and right, you'll make sure you get a good balance. So that one there. Oh, look at that, plop and drop. Instantly looks good.
Ideal.
Oh, and just keep going like that, I reckon.
Yep. To the left.
Ayon, Martin. I was just up there flicking the glue to get it down to the bottom, and Matt secretly made a reel. Find it now on his Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Matt SW Fishkeeper.
No, I had it to start the video, but yeah, you're okay. Look, I mean, that's come and give me your thoughts so far. I think it looks amazing.
Yeah, it's looking great. Really cool.
What we're missing, we need more in this area over here because we've only got a couple.
Yeah.
Reflections are killing me.
Yeah, they are a bit.
When the water's drained down, I feel like it's more reflective.
It is, definitely. Yeah, it is.
Okay, so I was thinking as well, this middle section, but then we've got to have some bits of wood on show, haven't we?
Yeah, otherwise it'll just be Anubias. Yeah, no, it needs a little bit of structure, doesn't it?
Okay,
and everything will grow.
Oh yeah.
I know you don't like to wait, but everything will grow.
Anubias doesn't grow in 6 months.
No, it
and that's
doesn't.
how long I've got.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's why you use so much Anubias.
Oh, I'll tell you what, that looks so good there though. That one going up.
That little like.
That was Martin's idea. He's like more.
The troop
more.
of Nana.
And it looks, yeah. Oh, okay, right. A little bit more, and then we can get the actual plants.
We've only got 3.
And we've got 3 more. Okay, those 3 can go in this bottom section down here. And then we've got the val. Lots of val. And we've got the crinum. And we've got all the other, the tape one. Did I make that up? The real long one.
That's crinum.
Yeah, you've got the crinkle
You've
crinum.
got crinkled calamostratum, which is the crinkly leaf
Yeah,
one.
and then the
crinkle cut. And then the strappy one, which is thinum.
So I'm the plant guy, and I don't know the names of any of them.
Disgraceful.
The strappy one and the crinkly one.
Yeah, the strappy one. Use the technical terms, why don't you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I like to. Yeah. You like it? It's done. That's enough Anubias, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, I don't think we need a great deal more.
No, let's move on. Let's go get the val.
Valis.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
No, Auntie Val.
Auntie Val. Let's go see if she's in. Oh no.
Look, I'm doing this sideways cool. Oh yes.
Oh, like.
Fighter pilot.
So,
TIE fighter. Ooh.
That's Spiralis. We've got the little in on that side.
So we've got Spiralis down there. Oh, look at that Liliopsis brasiliensis. It's on a mat. Oh, speaking of mat. This is the val. Is it big? Oh, tell me it came in big.
It came in quite big. If I can grab a pot of it.
Oh, it's in pots. We've got to get it all out.
Yeah, some of it's in pots, some of it's in bunches.
That's all right. That's fine.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, it's a good amount. Yeah, you just about see it at the bottom. I do.
Lots of valves.
Well, remember I've banked the back up with gravel, haven't I? So we should get.
You'll get a
some
bit of height
sort of,
anyway.
Sort of height. Right. There's. How many are we having? How many pots do you reckon?
Are we going all the way across the back?
I mean, why not?
We've got Mr. Onion Plant as well.
Yeah, that's all that side, isn't it? That's all on the left. And yeah.
Left as
left.
we look at it.
And then it'll flow.
Yeah.
Across. So if we just use this for sort of everywhere.
Yep.
And yeah, go for it.
Fancy valves there.
Look at the amount of plants we've got. Okay, so these ones have all got the ceramic ring, but we've also got about 50 pots now to open again, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, the joys of undoing pots today.
These should be easier. The roots on Val isn't as aggressive as an
That's
Anubias,
true, yeah.
so they should be easier to get out.
It's still going to take an hour.
Yeah.
That is immense, isn't it?
Isn't it?
So that is the crinum straight one.
Straight one. Thinum.
We are complete. We're possibly going to leave these ones in. Nah, we probably won't. I'm not sure how many of these we're going to use though, but look at this pile.
We're ready.
That might be enough. We'll see.
We got more. If we need more,
Let's get planting. This is going to be a top right. The first plants going in. So yeah, Matt's going to plant them like that corner, push it in, loop it over, next one goes in, loops over the top of that, next one goes in, loops on the top of that, so all the way along it's all nicely leaned, and hopefully, fingers crossed, when we fill it up with water, it all just stands up nicely.
It will look beautiful.
None of this will happen.
No.
I think we are finished planting, at least for this moment in time, just because we can't really see where everything is at the moment. So filling up.
Yeah, we need to fill it up and then we can see what gaps we've got left.
Are we filling it from the system just this time, yeah?
Yeah, so the system water, obviously it gets water changed daily, so we'll be able to fill that up from the system today. And yeah, that will make no difference.
I'm excited to see how this is going to look, because there is a lot of val in there.
So, yeah, that was a lot of stems of that.
We've been planting for, what time is it? Oh, it's lunchtime. Okay, let's fill it up and then get some lunch.
Sounds like a plan.
How good is this looking, by the way? Matt, what are you thinking?
It's looking cool.
I absolutely, I love it, I love it.
I was just checking out the end shop. It's a bit murky at the moment, but it looks really cool.
It's a bit murky. We haven't got the filter. Oh, the filter's on? No, we haven't got the filters on. Right, Matt, I think the next stage is to put the filter on. We really polish this water up then.
Yeah.
We need to add the last crinum as well. We've got the curly crinum.
Yes, Calabastratum.
That's the one. That's going to go in this other corner. Again, we've got the onion palm, which is the other crinum here, look, and it's just sat upright. When we put the flow on in a minute, hopefully it's going to not just be that one rainbow piece, and it'll be all of it. But yeah, let's get that filter going.
Let's go.
Okay, Matthew, on with the filters. Now, hey! All right. Well, I'm just checking out the flow and seeing what's going on. We have got some of that movement we wanted there. There we go, that's looking cool. We're going to need more flow though, aren't we? Do you reckon? We need a power head. We need a power head in this so it looks like a proper river. Up high, just going across that surface, I think that'll work. Have we got a power head, Matt? We do. Let's do it. So there's this one Amano in the tank. Must have come in on one of the plants. And me and Cheryl have now named this tank the Amano tank. Not multiple, just the Amano. It's his tank. We're not putting any fish in. No, I'm joking, of course we are. Right, so we've got 1,600,000. How many litres per hour?
16,000.
16,000 litres per hour. We did just put an 8,000 on, didn't really do anything, so we've upgraded. Because basically when we just turned on the 8,000 and me and Danny were like, no, a lot more. We want it like it's actually a river.
We want the ballast moving.
We want the ballast just gripping for dear life to the bottom of the substrate. So this one's got two different sort of end caps. Oh, now we're on. Oh, that's got some, that's moving now, Danny. I think that might be right. We're getting that awesome shimmer. Look at the shimmer. Look at that. It looks awesome. Yeah, what do you think? Matt, come down so you can see. There you go. And then we've still got all this flow over this side as well. Look. Oh, no.
He didn't have enough glue on him.
He didn't make it.
Yeah.
So, well, you know what they say, if you can't hang on, take him out.
Yeah.
If you lost your chance. So we've got all that mega flow. And we've managed to find our Amano friend, which I'm now not pointing at because he's moved. And oh, there he is.
He's right there.
Yeah, there he is. In this whole tank, look.
He's going to clean the whole thing.
He's going to clean, yeah, well, he's just going to keep on top of it for us, isn't he? No, I like that. That's right flow, isn't it? Definitely.
Yeah, I think so.
Especially with all the fish. The Congo Tetra are going to love this area. You can just see it already.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't put fish in yet, though. Can we? No. I need to come back when it's perfect. Oh, I've still got to add the Sag in, so I'll do that next. Tomorrow when it's clear. So Matt's actually now decided to add the first 8,000 litre along with the 16,000
Well, I'd already opened it, so...
It's already written off, done. It was suggested and Danny went, yes, do it. So, do we need more flow? Probably not, but we want to go for that river look. Bring it right out the front. Is it on?
There we go.
It's hard to know because the other one's
The other
so
one's-
powerful.
yeah.
So I just said to Matt, why don't we go halfway down with the smaller one, just because we're not getting much shimmer on this light, and it'll just keep that flow going all the way across then. Okay, I don't know if I'm picking it up, but yeah, there it is. So it's not got much angle on it, but It should just help push the water around a bit more, or it's just going to rip all this Anubias off. Yeah, I can see it spinning. There we go. Okay, give it a second. Is that full power, Matt?
That is full power on that little chappy. We have got the water's quite high at the moment, so it's hitting the bracing.
Okay,
So
maybe
that's
come,
better, there you go.
maybe come across even more.
Yeah.
Go a bit higher. Go higher, higher, higher. There we go. That's the one. Way more shimmering now.
Yeah, I know.
So we've got shimmer on both sides. It looks a bit more natural. Gonna go for it? Gonna keep it?
Yeah.
Sweet. So many of you are going to be wondering why there's no bulbitis in this tank, and the truth is there wasn't any available to order at the time. Is that right, Matt?
It was, yeah. Everyone was out of stock. I tried it from several different companies and no one had it.
And now we're just looking and it's in stock. So we might add some at a later date. But then part of us was also thinking, you know, do we need to add more? Like, it looks pretty good. Maybe, like you were saying, Matt, too many different species you might lose that je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, that's it. With you've got the Vallis, you've got those grasses, you've got them. All the Anubias are a similar colour and a similar leaf shape, so it all ties in. And then bulbitis sort of looks really different. So I'm not too sure. But then if we've got some on order, we can put a few in, see what it looks like.
Yeah, right, we'll do that. Because so far, I mean, I'm loving it as it is personally, but not even got the fish in yet. Anyway. Right, so that is everything done for today. The tank is still a bit misty. It's going to take, what, a couple of days?
Yeah, I'd have thought so.
A couple of days to get clear. Filters are running C, so it's not on the sump system. And that means that when we come back in a few days' time, we can put in the, well, you'll be here anyway, but when I come back in a few days' time, we can put all the fish in. It's going to look so good. It's just like a river now, so the fish are going to behave amazing as well. Today's the day. It has finally come. It's time to add the fish to the African River Aquarium, the 8-foot one at Maidenhead Aquatics. But before we go, we want to add some dwarf sage that I've got down here in this tank. Excuse the absolute mess everywhere. I'm currently in the process of building a tank. But look down here, this is one of my storage tanks. I've had it for so long. There's no fish in it, but there's an absolute ton of dwarf sage. I want to use all of this in the new scape. It'll carpet really well, use nutrients, and look luscious and green. So when people come in the door for the first time in the shop, it's going to be like, wow, even more wow than it already is. Right, I've collected up quite a bit there, but I need way more because it's a massive tank, isn't it? Matthew, can you come to the side, because you know that we have our sides.
Oh yeah.
A little bit
I think
closer.
we were the other way around the other day.
No, always here, trust me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it probably looks like when that's that. Don't worry. It is day 4 of the build, and we are adding fish today, aren't we, Matt?
Yep, exciting times. I was just counting the days. I was like, yeah, day 4.
This feels like it's been epic, doesn't it? And I'm a little bit sad that it's coming to its end.
It's
Because
okay,
it's been so cool. It's been such a good experience. So thank you very much for allowing me to have this experience. Anyway, let me show you the tank. You don't need to see us. So here it is, crystal clear, like it's made, like it's been filled with gin. Not made of gin.
Like it's made of gin.
It looks so good. I walked in and I was like, wow, because obviously when I last saw it, it still had like the misting from all the sand getting upturned and everything like that. But look at it now. Wow.
Yeah,
and I brought the sage. Look, I've got the sage.
Got a sage.
Good amount of sage for the foreground. We like a sage foreground,
We
don't
do, we like it. Yeah, it just finishes it off. Steps it down, doesn't it?
Exactly. It's going to bring that background in a little bit. Plus, it's going to use more nutrients because we've got a lot of fish going in just to grow, and it's just going to create even better balance. So I think first job, get that sage in, and then we can start showing off the fish.
Let's do it.
That is the sage done. So we've sort of filled in little gaps just where I feel like it makes it look a bit more natural. It's going to spread everywhere within the next month, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be, we're probably going to be hating it in the next couple of months. But
Oh no, we've got to rip it out again. But yeah, so next up is the crinum. We need to put even more crinum in. We've got that one big one coming across the top, but we've got the crinkly one as well. What's the name again?
Calamostratum. Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes. Yeah. So here's the plant, look. It's got that nice crinkleness to it. It'll grow really long and just add another texture to everything. And I'm thinking put it in the gaps It's going to look really good in there.
People are like using it as a... Get it in amongst the ballast.
Oh, that looks good. That looks so good.
Oh yeah, see that just adds a bit of texture.
That's what I was just saying off camera. No, on camera. Right, all the planting is done, Matt, isn't it? We're ready to start adding the first fish. Shall we show them some of the fish?
We can show them some of the fish.
I mean, they're going in, so they're going to see them.
They're going to see them in a minute. Yeah, so...
This is the ones that we've been collecting for a while, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a few guys down here that won't be going in. There is an angelfish down here that has grown up down here. But yeah, the majority of the fish down here are all African river.
Look at the size of that Congo Tetra and the colours. That's a male, obviously.
Yeah, he's a beauty.
There's quite a few nice males, isn't there? We've got females as well, I'm seeing.
Nice females.
So we've got a massive... Should we do that first? Should we just put in all of the Congo Tetras first?
All the Congos.
Yeah, and as one big shoal. And then we can put each... I think each species individually will be cool.
Yep.
So we can talk about them a bit and so
go
educate
through each
people
one.
and that.
I think that sounds like a good plan.
Right, have you got all of the Congos?
I think so. I've got all the fish out. It's just whether they're all Congos.
Matt's just individually taken these out of there. And it didn't take anything like as long as we thought, did it?
It's professional, that is, I think you'll find.
This is a mixed lot in here. There we go, so there's a whole big mixed lot. These are all going to be going in as well, but just got to separate each species so that we can put them in. But first of all, it's all about the Congos. Let's do that. Okay, we're now getting ready to release. There's a lot of fish there, isn't there, Matt?
Yeah. Ready?
Okay, right, we're doing it.
I think so.
Oh! Check audio. Audio's good.
Good with me on that kickstall in the middle there.
Okay. Right, here we go. Is that all of them?
I think there might be one left.
Oh, no, stop that. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
It's fine.
Are you ready?
Okay, right, you ready? The Congo Tetras. Whoa! Look at that. By the way, all the temperatures are matching, guys. So we're all good. That looks insane. I'm only looking at it through my camera, and that looks insane, but I'm going to step back a bit. Okay, we've got two little schools going on. We've got this group down here, and another group that have decided to stay here for no apparent reason.
They're happy there, it's fine.
That is so cool. Whoa, they've all gone straight down to the end. They've just give them a minute, they'll chill out, they'll be all over the place, won't they?
Yeah, they'll start swimming around in a minute.
That looks so cool. That looks even better than I thought it was going to, Matt. Whoa, look at that male, look.
Here you go, look at this coming across the front now.
Oh! That's a shot, isn't it? Whoa. Can't really say much because it's just, oh. Okay, more. We need more.
Next batch.
So what have we got next?
So we've got African glass striped catfish.
Okay, I don't know why I'm looking in here. We're about to put them in.
Very dark in there. Yeah, they're shoaling catfish, so they're not like a bottom dweller catfish really.
Right, okay.
They're like free swimming shoaling sort of catfish, so they should be more mid-water.
Are we expecting them to hide straight away?
No, they'll be nuts normally. They will hit mid-water, and they're probably one of the fastest swimming catfish that I've ever kept in my aquariums.
Awesome. I am ready. So you put them in the pot because we're getting caught in the net.
Yeah,
weren't
they were. No, that's right. Yeah, they were trying to get themselves stuck in the net. So yeah, we've done it in a
release. There we go. Okay, yeah. I was expecting to go straight down to the bottom and just hide, but they are properly out, aren't they? And hopefully this is going to bring a little bit more for the Congo Tetras as well, to be a little bit more relaxed, because they're schooling really tightly at the moment, and that's not actually how they're going to spread out a little bit more than that, aren't they?
Yeah, they'll spread out, and they should sort of shoal around the aquarium a little bit more. Yeah, they're nutty.
Are they like proper fast?
Yeah, they'll get a little bit of a mucus layer on them normally when they go into the tanks. They build up a little bit of mucus, they can sort of freak out a bit, but once they clear up, then they'll start absolutely hammering around.
Sweet. Should we go for something a bit more exotic now?
A bit more exotic.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Are they long, slender, and a bit snake-like?
Snaky. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. So the fish we're talking about is still in the sump, and it is down here, the rope fish, or as Cheryl calls them, horrible snakes. You did what?
I just poured a lot of water in my boot.
I told you, don't do funny things unless I'm filming.
I didn't mean to.
Unplanned.
It wasn't a conscious decision.
Are you ready?
Sort of.
How many have we got?
We've got a trio. We've got 3 of them.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah. So
Is that what sort of size tank would you usually put those in?
So they're not majorly active, but they do like good water quality. So I would probably look at minimum of sort of 4 foot, a few hundred litres, a couple hundred litres should be okay for them while they're juvenile.
Okay.
But as they get bigger,
Are they fully sized there?
no.
Oh, no.
So well, that's a bit of info that I can't remember off the top of my head.
No way.
Think 30 to 40 centimetres. So yeah, they're quite chunky. They very rarely, in captivity, you very rarely see big ones because they're not imported very often.
Right.
And yeah, you just don't see big ones very often.
I'll be expecting them to hide straight away.
I would think so. Once they get used to it, they should be a bit more out and about.
They literally are like little snakes.
They're so cute.
Wow. Okay, looks all the fish are looking so much better in this tank with this lighting, with the green. Oh, wicked! Look at that. They are like little, I don't know, like little snaky dragony kind of thing. Yeah, like they're cute because they look like got this little flap.
Yeah, they are proper cute. I do love them.
Okay, sweet. Now I think we should go for another tetra.
Yep.
So, what was it? The Elestes.
Yeah, we've got some long-finned Elestes. So they're a type of bigger tetra. Really cool, like burnt orange eye.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Really yellows and blues through the fins.
And to be honest, those colours are going to be even better under the other light because this is a more blue light, which suits certain fish, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's hard to try and get a light to fit them all, but those Kessels and that, yeah, that's going to make them pop.
How many
really
we got? How many we got there?
There's a group of 3 next door, and then there's 5, 10,
Oh, yeah.
15. I think there's about 20, 25.
Why are there some next time?
They've just hopped over the glass. So,
Oh,
yeah,
of course,
there's
yeah,
only a
yeah.
little glass partition in between each tank, so you can. If we feed that tank first, generally everyone tries to get in.
Right, what I'm hoping to happen is it will like they won't just join this school here.
Shall I add them at the other end?
Yeah, add them at the other end. We want to loosen up a bit. It's really tight at the moment. I mean, it will do in time. Whoa! Is it?
They are.
Are they
I told you
kicking?
they were mad.
They are kicking off.
Yeah, they are. They are busy. Right, I'll
Right,
go the
here we
other way
go.
around that.
Right, yeah, sweet. I'm trying to not get reflections.
Oh, do you need to?
No, that's good right there. Sweet. Okay, here we go. Oh, they look chunkier now.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. I mean, they are similar in terms of Congos because they're silvery, but they've also got those really nice orange parts on them as well, haven't they?
Yeah, really bright orange eyes once they settle in, and that golden colour. So I think they'll look better given time.
They've also started their own schooling area, which is cool, tempting the others across.
They've started shoaling with the lone female Congo that likes to live on her own over here. Look.
There she is. Like we put the Congos in like an hour and a half ago now, and this one female just seems to stay over here.
Yeah, she's happy over there.
Yeah. She's a strong, independent woman. She's the Beyonce of the Congo Tetra female world. So what is next then, Matt? You are soaking wet.
Yeah, it's a bit damp. It's alright, it's a hot
that's
day.
where you was carrying the
bucket.
the bucket. It's just gone all over you.
Yeah, you zoom in on that bit, thanks.
Yeah, what do we fancy next?
Well, we've got the Barbs.
Oh yes. Oh, explain what you were talking with the Barbs.
So yeah, we've got some little barred Barbs.
Let's go over there.
Let's go over?
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got these guys, which are barred Barbs, or Barreloids barb, which are really cool. So
Yes, they do look cool.
They're like coppery orange once they get
Yeah.
bigger. Oh, there you go. You can see. Oh, he's just gone.
Yeah, I
behind
just
the
saw the
rock.
male. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big chap. So he's fully grown pretty much at that size. So they're sort of getting to the same size as a cardinal.
Okay.
But they'll get that nice orange and stripy. So I'm thinking they'll go in amongst the plants because barbs are a little bit more drooping rather than shoaling.
Okay.
So I'm hoping it might add a different element of swimming to it.
But what about the fact that they are quite small and the other fish so far are quite big?
I think because everyone's in groups, I think they'll be absolutely fine. You know, obviously, when everyone's in groups and sort of sticking together, they tend to ignore everyone else. So I think they'll be okay.
These will grow quite a bit bigger, actually, though, won't they?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And you're going to be power feeding everything, and yeah, it's all going to be good. Okay, yeah, these ones next, wicked. I think it's really good as well to have like a smaller fish as well as the larger fish.
A little
Just-
shoulder
yeah.
to go around in them. Yeah, this is it. I think they'll be good.
Matt is currently over there on the phone doing real work stuff, and as I was waiting for him, I looked across, and they're all shoaling much better now, look, like more loosely in how you'd expect to see them. And we've got the Alestes sort of swimming in and out of that shoal, but staying as a group. How cool is that? Oh, look at that movement. He's off the phone. Look at that.
That is looking good, isn't it?
Look, and you were right, look, the Alestes are doing their own thing,
Yeah.
almost like tank bosses. And it is literally straight away made this group, I think, more comfortable. Oh, that looks sweet, doesn't it?
Looks really good.
People, like, when you come in the shop then, okay, these guys are just, you know, they're always here just chatting away. Test. So when you come in the shop, you're greeted with that. What a thing to come into. I think we've nailed it, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. I don't know if we're going to get any work done now that it's by our till. That might be the only problem.
Because there's always going to be something going on, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah, especially
Wow.
when we add the other bits and pieces.
Oh no, I've just thought of a problem. Everyone's going to congregate here that comes in.
Yeah.
Of course, sorry, I'm just trying to pay. Oh, I'm just trying to look at the... Yeah, what a good problem to have, eh?
Yeah, a roadblock here.
Let's get those barbs in. They are barbs, aren't they?
Barbs. Do.
Are you ready?
Are we ready?
Are we ready? I'm ready. So these are the barred barbs. So how many we got there? It's probably like a group of... It's a good group of 30, isn't it? Look at that.
I think I caught out 35, so...
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
So yeah, our thinking was a nice little group of smaller fish as well. And I think it was definitely the right decision looking at that. It's
Yeah,
quite
they're
cool.
going to look wicked in amongst the rock work, like down here, look.
Yes, it's just another little interesting layer to it all, isn't it? And now, what about the rope fish, which are ambush predators? Are they going to be all right with it? They're not small.
No, they're not tiny, and ropefish have got quite a small mouth compared to a lot of their bigger cousins that have a very large mouth. The ropefish are generally quite peaceful, and obviously we feed a lot of food in here. So yeah, once we've got the frozen feed in, they'll be fine. And obviously they were growing up in the sump with all the smaller tetras and things like that, and they've not taken any of those guys.
Oh, so we're all good. We're all
yeah,
good.
they'll be fine.
Do you know what? I'm thinking now? The main centerpiece or focal fish. I'm talking about the jewel cichlid.
The jewel cichlids.
Should we put them in next?
I think so.
And then we've got a little clean-up crew after that, I think. And then
yeah,
after
we need
that...
some clean-up crew. Yeah.
Yes, let's do it. Oh, it's going to be so cool. They really are going to stand out massively as well, aren't they? Oh, look at that. Look at that.
That red coloration of the jewels is going to look great.
Yeah. Just grab the camera quickly. Look, all the barbs have decided to come down in this section. And look, you can see in the background there, that's where the main school is at the moment. So cool. Still focusing a lot over this side, all the fish. I'm not entirely sure why, but you know, as the afternoon goes on, I'm pretty sure by the end of the day, when I can do like a final sort of show of the whole lot, they're going to be going everywhere. They won't just be, like at the moment, it looks like there's more than there is because they're all just grouped right there. But when they're in and out of everything, it's going to be so cool.
Yeah.
Are we ready on the jewels?
I've got them.
Okay, let's
Are
do
you
it.
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Always born ready.
After every clip of us doing fish, there's like a 20-minute gap of Matt trying to, like, I'm not putting that all on video, but
Yeah.
like, it looks like it's seamless, but no, it
It's
takes
not
time, this
seamless.
stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah. Right
Okay,
then.
up you go. Right, this should look pretty cool. So we didn't go heavy on the stocking of these because we want them to be more of a big feature coming in. Look at that. Whoa. And we were right to. So what's that, 5, yeah?
6.
I only saw 5.
One,
No, I
two,
didn't.
3, 4,
6.
5,
Yeah, there we
6.
go.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Phew.
I was going to say.
It's because I'm looking up, down, up, down.
We've had them together for a little while now, so there's definitely 2 pairs in amongst that group.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they were in the sump for a while together, and yeah, we've seen them sort of trying to dig sort of pits and things, so hopefully give them a few days and they might even spawn.
And so, what was the full name?
Oh, so they're not a standard jewel cichlids, they're a Turkana jewel cichlid,
Ooh.
so they're a little bit smaller than your standard jewels, a little bit redder, so they're, really nice form of them.
So we've got like a special version
Yes.
in our display tank.
Yeah.
Oh, I just went to zoom in on one and he's gone. Okay, so they're going to hide for a bit. But
Yeah,
it's fine,
they'll-
it's fine.
They'll come out in a minute.
So that's all the fish we want to put in to stock. It like I was just explaining when you were walking away just then, that it can look like we're a little bit overstocked because they're all collecting in this area at the moment.
Yeah, but
You know, we've got, oh, well, not all of them, look. We've got
Yeah.
all the barbs down here.
you've got about 6 foot of uninhabited space at the moment.
Yeah. They'll chill out in a bit and they'll sort of go everywhere, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
But I mean, there's 1,000 litres there. Yeah, there's a good number of fish, but we've got a heavily planted tank. We've got really good filtration. I think we're more than okay.
Yes, oh, easily, yeah. The bio load on this aquarium is minimal compared to a lot of aquariums. And they're not heavy feeders. It's not like they're all carnivores. They're not all like, yeah, snacking on really heavy protein-rich foods. They're going to be all quite light foods. So yeah, we'll be fine.
Which is actually, when you think about it, you were just saying as well, weren't you, Matt? Down here in the stingray tank,
Yeah.
this is probably more stocked, even though when you look at it, it doesn't appear it to begin with.
Well, everyone in here is meat eaters. Everyone in here needs cockles and lancefish and all sorts of different meaty foods to keep them going. So the amount of waste that produces is a lot.
Yeah.
You know, Buster?
Is this the next one? Is this the next tank? The next big tank
It could be the next big tank. Yeah, we've got some plans to do it. It's just getting in and getting it done. So yeah, we can definitely look at doing this one.
Oh, that would be wicked, wouldn't it? I wouldn't have a clue where to start. I mean, it already looks great, to be fair. You have to keep it quite simplistic, I imagine, because of the stingrays. They need that surface area,
Yeah,
don't
they need that base to be able to swim around and to be able to get out. And because our girls do, obviously, we've got one of the girls is pregnant at the moment, so they do breed every so often. And yeah, we do need to keep it fairly open for that.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely more of a, I don't know how to explain it. It's more, it has to be more about the fish when you have these kind of fish, don't you? It has to be more of a fish tank than a tank.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you have to focus on what you're keeping.
And that makes sense, because you wouldn't have these kind of fish, would you, unless you were massively into fish, and in which case you want them on display. But this is still naturalistic in my view. You've done a really good job here of keeping that sort of washed river look, with the bigger rocks at the back for the different kind of fish, like the shovel nose.
Yeah,
they stay back a bit more sometimes, don't they?
Yeah, and you've got a little pike cichlid. So there's a pike cichlid, and there's a male and female that live in that cave system back there. So
sweet. Okay, yeah, completely different style of setup, but still another beautiful one. I mean, it's not my kind of thing, obviously, but the fish are. This is one of the things I said recently. How when I made that, I wouldn't want to make a monster fish tank, because I couldn't do what I would want to do with it. You've got to do one or the other, haven't you?
Yeah, this is it. It's not. It's very much sort of the scape is limiting very much, or they limit the scape, I suppose you would say.
Yeah, because it has to be all about the amount of water and all that kind of thing, which is complete contrast to what we've done here, which is why I absolutely love the nano fish. I mean, technically they're not nano, but they're in this size of tank. They are the equivalent of having nano fish in, say, a 60 centimetre or, you know, a 3-4 foot, something like that. So this, for me, is like just magical. Look at that. Oh, we do need a clean-up crew, though. So we're going to be adding some fish into this one to help with the cleaning that aren't African. So please, internet, don't go nuts at us. We're adding bristlenose into there, and we're going to add some ram's horn snails too, yeah?
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, there's a good ecosystem going.
There's a few snails in there that came in on the some of the plants, but nothing like the amount I'd like to see. Okay, how many bristlenose do you reckon for that size tank?
I reckon it's got to be a good, 10 or 12.
I was going to say 10, so let's do that.
Cool.
And then 400 ram's horn snails.
Every ram's horn snail.
Oh, it appears the jewels are getting more comfortable.
Just literally.
No, there's two.
There's
two.
Yeah,
there's the pair down there. And then there's just one in the middle. He'll colour up more than that, won't he? Or she?
They're just a little bit stressed at the moment. Obviously, new environment, finding territory.
Yeah, oh, there's the really colourful one. He just flashed across the back. We will see them a lot more than this, won't we?
Oh, yeah, once they're comfortable, they're...
Look at that. That's exactly what we hope to see, just those pops of colour every now and again. And it's more exciting when there's a smaller group, isn't there, and you do see them.
Yeah, that's it. They'll hide in amongst the rocks and the bogwood, and they'll just pop out every now and again and sort of, lead you to have a bit of a closer look around the aquarium. A bit like the ropefish in a way. They'll hide away, and every now and again you'll see one come out, and it sort of leads you to look more into the aquarium. I quite like that. Yeah,
definitely. Oh, the barbs are now getting a bit more brave, look. They've come to the middle part of the tank. They were all down the bottom, so... Yeah, like I say, as the afternoon goes on, it's going to the behaviour's going to evolve, isn't it?
Yeah,
massively. It's all so new for them still, even now. And last but not least, but still just as important, are bristlenose. Have you got? Are they all black or are they all?
They're all black. Yeah, they're all the common colour.
Well, to be honest, that might work because they're not supposed to be in there.
Yeah, they're just as a helper, aren't they?
There they go. They're still a cool addition and an important addition as well.
Yeah.
I think we need 10 more. They are tiddlers, aren't they?
Yeah, they are dinky little chaps.
So right, that means they'll work hard and grow.
Yeah, I didn't want to. We've got a few bigger ones, but I don't want them to start uprooting the plants before the plants have settled in.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, seem like great minds.
You can add some more if you need a boost.
Yeah.
later on. You can add some more, can't you?
Yeah, but or we just keep cleaning it. We'll get in there, it'll be fine.
Thing is, like, you can never clean it as well as the ecosystem can clean itself, I find anyway. Apart from some glass, you know, the front glass, obviously, even the best plecos can't keep up with the front glass.
No.
But this is doing so well already. We've been running now for quite a while without the fish. Yeah, that's the thing, without the fish.
Yeah.
We're about to do some heavy feeding in that as well. We're going to get some feeding in this video as well. That's coming up. Is that coming up, Cheryl?
It is coming up.
You are currently
in Ford.
Forward.
As in Thor's hammer.
Yeah, I was going to say,
No, nothing to do with that. Yeah, it's going to be wicked seeing this massive school here just going nuts over some food, isn't it? That's coming up. So it's been a few hours now, and Matt has got a theory as to why they're all collecting here. What do you think it was, Matt?
So yeah, that end of the tank is empty. There's nothing blocking off that end of the tank.
Well, apart from the...
Well, yeah, these
How
guys
dare
don't
you?
care.
They don't care.
They're confident. But
Yeah.
to be fair, they've got smaller eyes. Maybe they can't see. But yeah, we've got the fridge on this end, so it blocks off. So I think it's making them feel a little bit securer at this end, if that's a word.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you've got movement down this end, they're swimming away from it. So I think that blocking off that end is just making them feel a little bit more confident down here.
Let's move it as an experiment. If that's not the case, then it can go back. But is there another space for it?
Yeah, Cheryl's found the space by the door.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Get on it.
Matt just said, I want this shot.
Just like watching them all down through the length of the aquarium is just really cool.
Oh yeah, I was doing it from the other end, but they weren't as close, so...
No.
Sweet.
They have now moved about a foot into the aquarium.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they're much more... Okay, I've moved away and they're moving back.
Yeah.
Right, guys, go and explore. Look, we've given you this beautiful world or environment. It's not a world, is it? Beautiful environment to explore. Get and have a look. We ready?
For?
The feeding, bonus footage. Bonus feeding footage. I think we've got to do it. We've got to do it. Like,
Yeah.
like I was thinking, feeding video of the 8. Nah, let's get it in this one. It's their treat. Look, they've definitely opened up more, look,
Yeah.
Matt, haven't they?
They've spaced out a lot more and they've been coming up to the end and stuff, so I think it's just a matter of time
Yes.
before they settle and actually sort of venture out into the aquarium.
And also, you did re-angle the flow, didn't you? Because we didn't realise it was slightly pointing down in that corner.
Yeah.
Which made a sense while they were trying to sort of not be directly in it. But now we've angled the power head so it's just slightly up. And yeah, look, it's made a big difference. And plus, they're just getting generally more sort of comfortable with everything, aren't they?
Yeah.
But if they have some food, they'll be even more comfortable, won't they?
Do I need to go get the frozen food?
Oh, we've not got it. Okay.
got it.
Give it. All right.
Let me get it.
Cut. Let's have a look then. What is it? Bloodworms.
Good soup.
Oh, look at that.
Bloodworms, brine shrimp, mysis shrimp,
Everything.
cyclops.
Okay, this will be cool. I tell you what, do it this side so we can try and lure them over. Let's
them
see what that
over.
happens. We might have to sort of angle it into them. Okay, so the Barbs,
Yeah.
they're going to get first dibs. And then they must be able to
The
step...
tucanas have come out. Look,
Oh, yeah.
the pair of tucanas down here.
Sweet. Oh, yeah. Oh, if we step back, they're sensing it. They know something's in the water. There must be something in the water. Before you did it. before you
I
did
don't
it.
think I was going to do that one.
Oh,
to be fair.
okay,
No,
okay,
no.
okay.
No, I don't think they're having it.
Step back, Matt. Step back. You might be a bit too close.
Oh yeah.
There we go. There, it's happening. It's happening. They better hurry up before it all just sits on the bottom.
Yeah. Or you run out of footage.
I'm gonna battery running low. Okay, let's go this side. Let's give them a squirt over here. Here we go, boys. Get in there. Oh look, loving that. Whoa! There's a dual cichlid there again as well. Look, that's
I think
better.
we've got 3 pairs of jewels because I think it seems like we've got one in this group,
Yeah.
one in this rock, and then there's
There's
pair.
another, yeah, over the
so
back.
I think we have actually got 3 pairs in there, which could be cool.
Yeah. Any chance of any ropefish coming out for this feed? Do we think?
They were out just a minute ago. One came up and was wandering around the wood there.
Was it really? What,
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
foreground?
Yeah, yeah. He was just going up through this woodwork because Cheryl ran off.
Oh yeah, because Cheryl doesn't like the snaky fish.
The snaky things.
Oh, cool.
They were living down here, but yeah, I can't see them at the moment. So I think that's a bit of the charm of the tank, to be fair, is having those little elements of things that aren't going to be out all the time.
This really has got them moving all over the tank, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you see all the Congos at that end now.
They're literally everywhere. Look, side shot. Brilliant. He's right out. Look, he obviously sensed the food in the water. They look prehistoric, don't they?
They
They
do.
just look so cool looking. That's it. Yeah, target feed. There we go. Someone's oh, he's gone.
No,
No,
didn't
he's
like
too
that.
scared. Too scared.
Didn't like the frozen food. They're proper hunting now.
Properly out and hunting. That's cool. We're going to see them regularly then. The fact that we're seeing them this soon after putting them in, we're going to see them regularly. Sweet. Is that all? No, it's just 2 of them.
Yeah, just 2 of them.
Oh yes.
Like Medusa.
Yeah, because obviously there's a lot of that food. Well, not a lot, but you know, some of it would have made its way down on the sand there, and they're just going around getting it. Oh, they look so cool. They're not as shy as I thought.
Nope.
Definitely not. Well, would you look at that? The Barbs have made their way over to this side. Well, some of them have anyway. There's still quite a few over this way. That's good though. It's good to know that everyone's mixing in together.
Hello.
So it's a new day.
It's a new day.
It's a new dawn. Yeah. It's just day 2 since we've had them. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Matt has just messaged me saying that we've got spawning action going on. So I've jumped in the car, come down because I also left my lens here, didn't I?
Oh yeah. Yeah. You seem to leave everything here now.
Yeah, I've been back like 4 times for like batteries. Anyway, it's not about that. So this spawning action, can you show me, Matt?
I don't know if they still are. So we've got.
Oh, I see what you mean. It's because it's early in the morning.
Yeah. So there's a group of males and females down in there now.
Right.
So what they were doing is you were having males and females obviously shimmering up to each other and just showing a lot of spawning activity. The males, the edges around the fins were going almost black where they were showing off to each other. So yeah, you can see 2 males coming out of the wood there, and they're just sort of having a bit of an argument. But yeah, they've been going in amongst the plants and sort of shimmering. So I think it's, you know, the first few days of spawning behaviour, but what have they been in?
Less than 24 hours.
Yeah, it would be less than 24 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good sign, really.
That's sweet. I mean, they're all, like I just said to Martin, who wasn't in yesterday when we added the fish. So what do you think, Martin? You like them, yeah?
Yeah, it looks incredible.
Good, good. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Like I say, when you walk in this door, like I've not really seen anything like this. I mean, I don't get about that much, to be honest, but still, how cool is that? And they're moving around the whole tank a lot more now than they were yesterday, aren't they, Matt?
Oh yeah, they've settled in a lot more. Like just seeing them, obviously, yeah, sweeping up and down. Yeah, they are a lot more active.
Everyone's going to be so confused. What is this orange/red that Matt's
This
wearing?
This is. I was doing DIY and then realised that things had to be done today in the shop, so I came in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was
Rotors and orders, unfortunately.
fair play, but at least you get to come in and see these guys, isn't it?
Yeah, this is it. This has wasted at least half an hour to 3/4 an hour of my day.
And the dual cichlids just exploring. I'm so pleased because I thought they were going to hide personally, but they're all over the shop, aren't they?
Yeah.
And like you said, we've definitely got those pairs, haven't we? We've got
Yeah.
these 2 are down here. There's a couple in the middle, isn't there?
Yeah.
And then there's
a couple normally at this end. Yeah.
can't see them right now, but yeah, when I walked in, I saw them everywhere. It looks so good. Is this what you're talking about down in this middle
so you
again?
see
Is
this
this?
group of all congregating around each other.
Yeah, and kind of staying in that area, aren't
Yeah.
they? Whereas everyone else is left and right, left and right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
that's wicked.
Definitely this morning there was, I tried to catch a video of it, but they were right in behind. But yeah, there were definitely female and a male spawning and shimmering in the back sort of thing. So I don't think it will be long.
Is this, like I know with cichlids, if you move them to a new environment, it's like a natural instinct to spawn because obviously, you know, like a defense mechanism. Are they as intelligent as cichlids? Is it doing that, or is it just because they're so comfortable and there's a lot of them?
Yeah, it could be. Obviously, they're all mature now, or the majority of them are mature now. And obviously, given the areas to spawn in, it's probably just a reaction to, a fresh change, new areas to spawn in. Obviously, a lot of fish spawn in the rainy seasons anyway. So when this influx of cooler, fresher water comes down through, a lot of the fish spawn at that point anyway. I'm not too sure if it's the same with African sharikins, but I know it's definitely right for American sharikins. So yeah, it could just be that. It could just be that new fresh water, new area, loads of plants to spawn in. Just got them in the mood.
Either way, it's so cool.
We did have a bit of music on last night for them as well, so maybe that helps.
Barry White,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it.
Everyone's go-to. Right, I'm ready.
Put more in.
Yeah, that blinking internet.
Oh, that side.
Did you just say let's put more in there?
Oh yeah, it's just like...
Right, so we've come to the end of the well, not the end of the series, but the end of the build part of the series.
Sad face.
Well, yeah, but look what we have. It's been brilliant. It's been such a good opportunity. Thank you very much for allowing me to take part in this.
Always welcome.
And yeah, there's not really a lot else to say, is there?
No.
Here's some nice shots of the tank. So we have fast forwarded 2.5 months, and this is the result. This is the tank. It looks so good. Right, Matt's just going to take you through a few things that have changed since we first set it up, if you can remember.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I mean, wow. I'm giving the wow reaction like I haven't seen this changing over the past 2.5 months, but
Yeah, you've just come in today and
Today
you were
and-
here 2 months ago.
yeah, that's right. It is done exactly what we wanted it to do, Matt, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's grown in really, really well. All the fish have settled in really nicely. It's just, yeah, it's really come together.
The thing that I wanted the most was that background area, just filling right in with the green of the Val, and it has done that.
Yeah, massively, massively. Well, you can see this. Just the vowel.
That might need some. How do you trim Val?
Yeah, essentially you just.
And will she be okay with it?
She'll be fine with it. She'll be fine. But yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one because you do end up damaging and killing leaves, but you've hopefully got enough leaves coming through to
Right, I see.
fill it in.
Yeah. Okay. So you just have to cut them off, don't
Pretty
you?
much, yeah. You can. Some people say to cut them off at the base. Some people say to cut them off where you want them because new ones will then come through. But
It won't kill the leaf further down by cutting them higher up, will it?
so it depends who you listen to. Some people I think it might be how you cut it. Sometimes it damages the leaf enough to kill off the leaf. Other times it just sort of the leaf stays there until new ones come through.
Well, there's been enough of us talking and waffling on, so I'll be quiet now and you can just enjoy the video.